don't need mentions. Got them saying goals, they don't wanna be independent. Tell them to mind your business, we in our feelings. It's 50 percentage. Attention, we need commitment. We gotta both admit it. It's funny, we both listen. It's a blessing, cause we both get it. You the best thing, and I don't need a witness. I'ma find me a ring and pray it's perfect fitted. Perfect.
Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. Gorgeous, make them drop dead, you a killer. Shower you with all my attention. I will. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Stay in the kitchen cooking up, catch your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. That's all I plan to do.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
this is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Hello and good morning. Welcome to the KVJ show. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Hello.
You guys getting all ready for the storm?
I guess. I mean, I don't think it's going to really bother us too much, right?
There is one model. You ever seen those things?
One spaghetti.
It is the wonkiest thing. And now keep in mind, there's 20 different models that are going all over the place. My buddy sent me one model that does what happened in 2004. And do you remember that when it just... We have one of those storms that kind of like did that wonky beeline all the way back around. If you're looking here on KVJ TV, you can see this. My buddy sent me that. You see that one? And of course, it's the red model. Look at that thing. It goes out. This storm Idalia goes up across Tampa, across the state of Florida, back into the Atlantic, and then all of a sudden does a complete U-turn and smacks West Palm Beach right in the face.
That would be insane.
Wouldn't that be insane? But look at it. It's just one model. One crazy little model.
And you know what? All of those could be wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah, you don't even know.
Thing.
We're at the point, you have no idea, and you just kind of watch it because as it kind of eerily creeps by us over to the west, you just want to be like, all right, you're not getting anything weird, are you?
How accurate are they, though? When it's this far out, just in recent years, do they usually somewhat project it in the right direction?
Well, I think all the people I talk to that know weather, and I do not, so I'm only regurgitating what I've heard. I think there are some models that hold more respect than others. Because you can see literally if you're looking at this graphic that I was just putting up here, there is, I'm not even kidding, probably about 20 different models. One of the 20 has it doing the weird U-turn and coming right back and smacking West Palm right in the face. But I think it's like there's a European model possibly that a lot of people put a lot of weight into, and I can't remember which ones are the ones that are more respectable than others.
Is the European model the red one? Because if it is, oh crap.
I'm just wondering, is the red one that's doing that weird U-turn, is that the least respected one? Because it's so crazy
I hope
and
it's
wonky.
I hope it's not respected because it's got these numbers around it, which I assume are wind speeds. And if you look at it, it makes landfall with a 168 next to it.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, that's a big one.
That at that point is a pretty big old storm. And like I said, it's one out of many. So it just goes to show you if you're new to South Florida and you don't understand storms and what's going on, and you're like, you never ever rest assured because
you can't
there's
predict.
always something wonky like that one really weird red model that could bring that storm right back at us and massively intensified from what it is right now.
Yeah, you're right. You always got to keep an eye on it.
That's it.
Magnolia's school up in Tallahassee, they've already canceled classes for Wednesday. They're in school today, but tomorrow, no school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it. So we're going to see. As far as I can see here, everything is going to be going on, school as usual and all that. And for us, it looks like it's just going to be, a wet week. I was drinking in the blue sky yesterday, knowing that it was fleeting. I'm like, enjoy it now because you're probably not going to see this sun for another 3 or 4 days. Probably going to have to wait till about Saturday before we start seeing some sun again.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah. So that's about what it's looking like.
Thanks for our Labor Day rain out.
Yeah, Saturday to Sunday. So yeah, half of the weekend might be a little spotty here and there, but sounds like your Sunday, Monday hopefully will be nice.
So you're saying Saturday's going to be bad?
I think there's going to be a little bit of rain still going through. I think all the way through Friday and then into Saturday. And then the question is, at what point do you start seeing a break in it on Saturday?
And then when that crackhead red model turns and comes back right for us.
Bring it on.
Let's just hope that don't happen. I'm not saying bring that on. Do not bring on something with a 168 next to it.
You're right. I didn't mean that.
That red
We
spaghetti.
don't want that.
That one's a straight up crackhead.
I just
Yeah.
meant bring it on life. Whatever you got, we'll be
You'll
ready
take
for
it.
it. Yeah,
Even
that's
if
what
it throws
I
a
meant.
168 at you, you're gonna
Except the 168.
I don't want that. Don't send me or Kevin an email.
Okay, so there you go. We'll break down everything going on that you need to know about. We'll keep an eye on that red model and everything else that is going on here on the KVJ show today. If you missed my little diagram and project, you're not watching us on KVJ TV. Just go to YouTube right now and look for the KVJ show or go to kvjshow.tv.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Okay, what you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
Well, a little impromptu, am I the jerk kind of a situation. I was talking with somebody yesterday who works in the movie theater industry.
Okay, movie
And-
theater industry.
Yeah, they work at a movie theater. If you say movie theater industry, it makes it sound a little bit more.
Yeah, I was going to say, you almost painted a picture like they were some executive or something like that. Is this the person that just shovels popcorn?
Let's just say they work in the field of concessions.
Okay, all right.
They sell gummy bears.
There's a wide range. I'm thinking you're talking to some CEO and...
I'm trying to make it sound more official.
Okay, yeah, you did.
But they were very passionate about people who bring in their own snacks at the theater. They say you're a jerk if you do that. Now, this is something I was raised on. My mom taught me to bring snacks into the theater because, we were on a budget. My mom would always go to the low budget store to get the cheapest candies possible. So she'd fill it up with her purse.
Yeah.
And that's what you do. And my mom didn't go out much. So when she would go out, it was kind of a big deal. So going to the movies, you could kind of listen to what she would say. And she taught me to bring in the snacks, in through your purse or your pocket.
Of course.
Are you a jerk if you do that? Because the person saying yesterday, you're stealing from the theater. You should be.
They need to slow their roll.
Okay.
You're not stealing from anybody. You're smuggling.
You're smuggling, but technically you should be buying from the theater, and that's how they make a.
You should, because
Well, their prices weren't so ridiculous.
and that's what some people have said, is that they basically break even about with the movies, and where they make their money is on the concessions. So if you do that, then you're jobbing the system. And if everybody did that, how would they ever make money? And then would your local theater close because they now can't turn a profit?
That's exactly what they were saying. Exactly what Kevin was saying.
Yeah.
I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I'll smuggle in some stuff and then I'll still go to the concessions and buy an $8 bottle of water.
Yeah, what if you do both?
I do both.
I've
You're
done
not as
both.
bad. Then you're jerk light.
So you are saying you are a jerk if you do that.
I think it's questionable.
And Virginia doesn't think you're a jerk.
Whatever.
Kay Pennington didn't think you were a jerk.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this though, if you go to the fancy side of the theater where they come and they serve you, you can't get away with it.
Yeah,
Because there's too much action with the employees walking in and out.
but not every theater is the fancy theater.
True.
To Cuesta. Not
I
everyone
know.
goes to those kind.
Well, that's where I saw the Barbie movie and it was great.
And if you feel like you need to be hiding something because you really aren't not supposed to be doing it, then that might be your answer right there.
Well, they're only hiding it. They would say they're hiding it because they just don't want to get caught and get kicked out of the theater. My mom's argument would be, well, don't have popcorn be $8 and don't blah. Blah.
Yeah, you're
She'd
breaking the
come
rules
back-
of the business. They said, hey, if you're going to come in here, here's the rules that we've established. When you come in here, you're accepting these rules. Now, if you break the rules, then you're kind of breaking the agreement that we have, and that's kind of jerky, I would say.
Damn, Mom. Kevin's calling you a jerk.
Oh, I know she hates it. She's up there going, go figure.
Don't listen to him, Kay.
Yeah.
You're fine.
What does he know?
But technically,
Boy Scout.
Kevin really is right, though. I mean, you're not supposed to bring it in there.
Technically, I'm right.
But look, in a perfect world, I'd have all this extra money and it wouldn't matter. I don't. So you got to cut corners where you can. And if I can stuff my purse with little Debbie's instead of paying $12 for a pretzel, then that's what I'm going to do.
Look, I snuck a whole 2J's meal down my pants one time. I mean, I'm guilty. Look, I'm a jerk, too. I'm part of the problem.
With sides and au jus?
I had a whole meal, Virginia.
I will say, I think probably a majority of people do smuggle snacks into the theater. So I'll have Suits put up that poll. Are you a snack smuggler at the theater? Because even though I would say that's probably leaning on the side of jerky, people don't care and they're going to do it anyway.
I think there's that in life where I guess it's jerky, but it's not big enough to where people care.
Yeah.
Most people, I think, do. I'm going to say most people sneak snacks
I agree.
in there.
I think it's a majority of people are snack smugglers at the theater.
Most people speed a little bit. It's
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
It's jerky to speed, technically.
By my own thing, yeah. I would say that I'm a jerk and the way I drive is jerky. I am always speeding.
You're a speeder, but
I am.
just because you speed.
We all sped here.
We all sped here.
Yeah.
I was eating snacks, driving. No, I'm just kidding.
Y'all got your thing. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I'm so proud of my daughter. She picked her sorority. It's
she did?
done.
Uh-huh.
She went with the Tri Deltas.
Now, answer me this, and if you may not know this, you're not an expert on the Greek, but I thought at my school, Ohio University, Tri-Delts, I thought was a fraternity.
No, it's a sorority.
It is, okay.
It is a sorority everywhere in the country that I've seen.
Okay, yeah.
So,
At LSU, it's a sorority.
Okay, I might just be remembering it wrong.
So if Mags is in California and she runs into a sister of her sorority, she'll go, "Oh, I'm California chapter. I'm a Delta Llama Llama," or whatever it's called.
Delta Llama Llama.
Is that how that works?
You just
though?
changed it.
Yes.
You're a sister. There's a sisterhood, even
Yes.
though you are in California.
They're
or,
all, friends, close. They have conventions. They have through their life when you go to do like jobs later, like you can put that on your resume, and then if the girl hiring is a Tri Delta, like you'll get the job.
What happens when there's beef within the clique? Because that has to happen. Do people get thrown out of the sorority?
They have like a whole like an executive board. I don't know what they call it, but there's like standards and there's rules, and if you get in trouble, like you get penalized.
Yes, I learned about that in the movie Revenge of the Nerds. Yes, there's a council.
There's a council, absolutely. Mags is excited, though. She likes rules. She likes the fact that there's no boys allowed upstairs in the sorority house. She wants to live in there. She is so pumped.
Okay, good.
It's like a giant mansion.
That's fun. Yeah, they do not. I remembered incorrectly when I looked up Tri-Delt. They don't have one at Ohio University. They have one at Ohio State. So if she ever goes up there, she can go. And does that mean you could go stay in a sorority house at a different school because you're a Tri-Delta?
I don't think that.
Well, if you're in, let's say
I don't
Mags,
think it's like a hotel.
let's say
That
Mag,
would be pretty cool.
yeah, if she's in California and she's like, "Hey, I'm chapter Tallahassee Lambda 3 or whatever, Delta Omega."
3.
They don't take her in for the night.
I don't think so, because I don't think it's like a flop house. The rooms are the girls' rooms. They're like dormitory rooms.
Yeah. They don't hold one out for a sister of the cloth.
No, I don't think so, but don't quote me on that. I think that the rooms are your room, and you get your room for the year, and it's not a hotel.
Okay.
But I think you could go maybe to the house and say, "Hey, I'm a Lambda from California."
The other thing I always hear them talk about is, okay, so me and my little are going to California. I don't know why I keep bringing everyone to California. That's my example.
Yeah, Magnolia, she's a little.
She's a little.
So she gets her big this week, and she's very excited. They have all their meals at the sorority house, and they've got like this chef who was like classically trained at the Culinary Institute, the Cordon Bleu Culinary Institute.
Okay.
And so last night they had like all this Italian feast, spaghetti, meatballs, salad, bread.
Now, it's just still to get them to sign, and then after they do, then you go to bologna sandwiches?
No.
Or is this every day?
Every day, 3 meals a day. It's included in
Wow.
your dues.
Okay. Good heavens.
I know.
Now, do they have that thing where the big will tell the little, okay, I want you to start clucking like a chicken right now, or is that so 1988 they can't do that anymore?
I think that's hazing, and they really frown on that. They're now just kind and sweet to each other, and
I'm not buying that for a second.
I don't think they haze them.
I'm with Kevin. I'm not buying none of it.
I think the boys still do, according to my sources. The boys still do stupid stuff to each other, but the girls don't.
I would have been awful in a fraternity. I don't know.
It's not for me. I'm too rough around the edges. As soon as somebody tells me I can't have boys upstairs, I'd be like, oh, really?
I think
like, it's just too many rules. But Mags loves it.
I don't think I would like joining one, but I think I would like to start my own and then go against the other. Kind of like Revenge of the Nerds a little bit.
Pizza pie.
Exactly. And
Ooh,
then
that'd be a good one for you, yeah.
we run this roost. We don't go to no council. We start our own council, the Pizza Council. They'd hate us, wouldn't they?
I don't know if you can start your own. I don't know how that works.
But can't you do it in like an unofficial fraternity? What are they going to say? You can't have your own clique in college?
I guess not. I mean, I guess maybe you wouldn't be in the Panhellenic Council.
Yeah.
If you want to
because-
have a dumb club, I think you're okay with doing
Yeah,
it.
dumb clubs I think are allowed in school.
Yeah.
Maybe you just won't be in the official Greek system.
Probably not going to play in the Greek games.
Yeah, I love it.
It's kind of the way it goes. What I got on my mind here today, I'm all excited because here we go, man. We're getting really close to the NFL season and Miami Dolphins football, see exactly how well they can do. Today is a tough day, though. If you're one of those fringe guys, today is the day that you get cut. So you've been putting in all that work and hoping that you make an NFL franchise, and it's pink slip day.
Oh.
And I don't know how they do it. I don't know if you go to your locker and it's just a pink slip that's hanging there, or if somebody comes up and taps you and says, hey, we need to talk to you. And you're like, no.
I know in baseball at one point that red tag, you go to your locker and there'd be a red tag in there and you knew you had to go and you're getting dismissed. You're going either down to the minors
Yeah.
or...
So they have to get down to, like a 54-man roster. And I think they had like 90 guys. I already saw yesterday, there was a lot of guys say, you gone, you gone, you gone. You gone.
90?
Yeah, they hack through a lot of people. They bring in a lot of people to start out training camp, and then by the end of it, they whittle it down. So you only have, such a slim chance of impressing them enough during training camp to actually make the roster. Most of those guys are just, winging a prayer, man. It's their last Hail Mary.
Have you ever been cut from a team that you really wanted
Like
to go
everyone.
for? Oh my gosh. It's a pretty...
All I know is cuts.
It's pretty devastating.
In fact, my middle name was Cut. Kevin Cut Ralston. Got cut by everything. The one thing that I am keeping an eye on, though, is our friend Christian Wilkins. He is looking to get a new deal. And they had just signed another defensive lineman, Zach Sealer, to a really nice 3-year contract extension. He got his deal. The big question is what is going on with Christian Wilkins. Apparently they've been able to come to terms on a new deal. Will he be a Miami Dolphin this season, or will it just affect next season? He had a career-high 98 combined tackles, along with 3.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 recovery last year. And I was just reading yesterday on some of the Dolphins blog stuff that apparently they believe the Dolphins have given him an offer, which is the final offer. They say that it is not the highest in the NFL. It's right in line with a couple other players that they believe are on his level with numbers. And they say that if he chooses to not take it, then I don't know. That might be it for Christian Wilkins as a Dolphin. So, yeah, I'm hoping that they are able to come to terms, but that's one thing I'm definitely keeping an eye on.
Will he still like us if he has to leave?
He'll probably flip us off on his way out of town.
No.
There'll be a new hot morning
No, he
show.
would not do that.
There'll be a new hot morning show.
There might be a new love in his life. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I know. So it's kind of on my mind. I'm refreshing Twitter, or whatever you call it now, X, every 10 minutes just looking for news. So
Well, the Dolphins sent me an email this morning saying, hey, do you want to buy tickets? No, I don't want to buy tickets. I'm going to email
Not
them
yet.
back right now.
Not yet.
You get Christian, then maybe I'll get a ticket.
Yeah.
He's going to go to a new town, new hot morning show, younger.
Don't say that.
Thinner.
Don't say that. Don't put that in the universe.
No.
Come on, Dolphins.
that,
Get it
so.
together.
We'll see. So keeping an eye on that. Hopefully news comes down very soon, maybe even today on that deal. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, do you send your kids off to one of the top high schools in the country? 2 schools in Palm Beach County made the list of the top 100 high schools in the nation. And I've even got the ranking. What are the top 10 high schools in Palm Beach County? I'm going to break it down for you coming up next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
When you're drinking a frozen beverage from McDonald's, your brain may not like how refreshingly cold it is. But the rest of your body? Oh, yes. It's gonna relish every moment of it. Because there are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's.
Try new frozen drinks like frozen Hawaiian Punch, frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, or tasty frozen Coke. At participating McDonald's, Coca-Cola and Fanta are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company. Hawaiian Punch is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up Inc.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You know what sounds good? Like, really, really good? A breakfast bagel at McDonald's. And guess what? They're back. I'm talking about those freshly toasted bagels with real butter. Like a tender steak, egg, and cheese bagel. Or how about a delicious apple with smoked bacon, egg, and cheese bagel? Or maybe you'll go for a savory and tasty sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. No matter which one you choose, it's the breakfast bagel you've been waiting for. And it's back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's.
I'm Jennifer, and I'm an FPL customer.
Everyone's feeling the strain of having to pinch pennies. So I appreciate that at FPL, they are always teaching me how power works and how you can save money. You can actually go on and you can see this is the little thing that might be going on in your house. I can actually have ownership and knowledge over my power bill.
Find more ways to save energy and money at fpl.com/ways to save.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Cookie wants to be a professional wrestler.
I'm Cookie Serratos and I'm 11 years old.
She also wants to win all the medals. That's why Cookie and her family make every day count, squeezing out her best with Go-Go Squeeze.
Okay, Cookie, let's break for a Go-Go Squeeze.
Go-Go Squeeze fruit on the go pouches are a nutritious snack made from 100% fruit with no sugar added.
Go, Cookie!
Because when you nurture your kids, you squeeze out the best in them. Squeeze out the best with Go-Go Squeeze. Not a low-calorie food. Products range from 11 to 13 grams of sugar and 60 to 70 calories per serving.
All right, jump on it. Save thousands. The summer sell-a-thon is going on right now at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Hey, Nick Rivers, their lot is overstocked with new inventory arriving daily, like the Fortes, the Sportages, the Tellurides, the EV6s, and that popular new 2024 Kia Carnivals. Plus, low financing rates are available now. View the great specials online at greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. You got a trade? They want it. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. And don't prejudge your credit. You got a job bringing home $350 a week? Good. They want to approve your credit guaranteed. Don't miss your chance to save thousands during the summer sell-a-thon. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine. Expires September 5th, 23.
I was talking to this woman not too long ago that was talking about how she had been trying to lose weight and she could not. Now, she is in her 40s, and she found out from her doctor that it was a hormonal imbalance. And I am hearing this time and time again, not only from this lady that I met, but also from my wife, who had the exact same problem. She was trying to lose weight, and she couldn't because of hormonal imbalance. And I've really come to learn that really the first thing you should do if you want to change your body and get into your peak performance is look at your hormone levels. For women, this means that you won't be able to lose the weight you want. For guys, it means you won't be able to put on the lean muscle. And I know because I had worked out for 18 months with no lean muscle. Checked my testosterone levels were low. I did hormone replacement therapy at Wellington Anti-Aging, and it changed my physique. My wife's weight changed drastically, 35 plus pounds. So if you're struggling with this, just go online for your free consultation today to see where you are at WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Injured in an accident? Visit Lytle Writers, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
It's more of the KVJ show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
So are you heading off to one of the best high schools in America today? There is a list that comes out every single year from U.S. News and World Report. And in 2022, we didn't have any in the top 100 high schools in the nation. And now we've got two. Suncoast High came in at number 70.
Chargers!
And the Dreyfus School of the Arts came in at number 90.
Don't know their mascot? What's their mascot? Is it a stage? Are they the theater school?
They are, yeah.
Do they have a mascot?
I don't know. Are they like the stagehands?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The actors, the thespians, the raging thespians.
It's a little too loose over there for me.
That is a great name. The Raging Thespians is amazing. Do they have a mascot?
I have no idea.
What is that?
I don't know.
If you don't, you can take the Raging Thespians.
I think that's an amazing idea.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they now have creeped into the top 100 in the country. No other Palm Beach County school did make it, but if you look at the listings, some of them are ranked because it goes way down into like the top, 4,000 or 5,000, something like that, schools that they wind up ranking.
Where did my alma mater fit? Gardens, they're in the top? Like what?
Didn't make it.
Not even the top 4,000?
Oh,
I'm going down the list, and I stopped at about 4,000.
How many schools are in the country?
There's a lot of schools in the country. When you break it down as far as like where they placed and put it in terms of what would be the tops in Palm Beach County, Suncoast would be 1, Dreyfus 2, Spanish River in Boca would be 3.
Sharks.
Then West Boca
Bobcats.
would be 4. No, that's Boca High. Boca High came in at number 5. So your 3 Boca High schools are in the top 5.
Wow, what's going on over there in Boca?
Apparently a good education. I don't know. That must be it. Jupiter High came in at number 6 in Palm Beach County. Park Vista was 7.
You had some Jupiter experience. Does that line up?
We had a great time there.
Okay. Olympic Heights goes in at number 8. Wellington, Wolverines, you're at number 9. Atlantic High in Delray Beach goes at number 10. Then you got Dwyer from Palm Beach Gardens, which was your rival, I believe.
They were a rival.
Yeah, they're number 11 in the county. Then you got Somerset Academy, Canyons, G-Star, Inlet Grove, and Palm Beach Central's 15.
Where's my gardens at?
You're not doing it, dude.
Aww.
Well, you left, and then the education just apparently fell through.
It turned to hell, Virginia, as soon as I left.
Yeah, so that wasn't it. So there you go. That's how it all ranked out. So, if you're sending your kids to one of the best high schools in the country or in the county. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, who on the KVJ show do you think would be the worst in a hurricane?
When you say worse, are you talking about entertainment-wise or just
overall? If you're like, oh my gosh, this person is terribly difficult. This was not a good idea to try to ride out a hurricane with them.
A riding out the storm situation.
A riding out the storm because, I have noticed when I was brand new to town, riding out one of my first storms, we thought it'd be a really good idea to have a bunch of people over, have a hurricane party. It'd be a lot of fun. We had a new coworker at a radio station, and he brought his boyfriend over. I thought they'd been together for a while. They've been together for about 3 days. And we sat there for 3 hot days with no air conditioning watching their relationship fall apart.
That's amazing.
They're fighting?
They were having the most epic fights. I felt like I was watching reality TV. Honestly, it was the only entertainment I had during the storm. So in a sense, I guess I should be thankful because at least I had something to watch. But oh my goodness, it was rough. And then, the boyfriend went raging out into the storm with fallen power lines, crying and screaming.
Oh.
And we tried to find them and bring them back, and they disappeared. I don't know if they ever survived or where they went, but they just took off.
I remember when that happened, and I remember you telling me before the power went out, you guys are watching an awful movie. And
It was terrible. They
went out.
recommended... What was it? I remember it had a bunch of old Saturday Night Live people in it. Dan Aykroyd was in it. Chevy Chase. They were at a weird hotel. I think Demi Moore was in it.
Yes, I know. I can't think of the movie, but I know what you're talking about. And it is terrible.
Sold
Nothing
it
but
so
trouble.
hard. Nothing but trouble. He's like, this is the best movie ever. He's like, I can't believe you haven't seen that. And I'm like, yeah, the cast is pretty good. He put it on. It's atrocious.
It's a terrible movie.
It went from that, and I think that's actually how the fighting started because I think his boyfriend said, yeah, it's a terrible movie. He's like, you don't know anything about movies. Like, yeah, I do. I was like, oh my gosh. So it went from a terrible movie to terrible fights. So, yeah, that's why if you're ever going to be hunkering down, be very selective with who you choose to hunker down with because it can go south real fast. So, yes, that is our question. Who on the KVJ show would be the most difficult to deal with during a hurricane? In fact, we'll even put that KVJ TV pull up right now for you to sound off on YouTube.
Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view.
I can never get attached. When I start to feel I'm unattached, somehow I was in a feeling bad. Baby, I am not your dad. It's not all you want from me. I just want your company. Girl, it's obvious, elephant in the room. We're part of it, don't act so confused. And you love starting it, now I'm in the mood. Now we arguing in my bedroom. We play games of love to avoid the depression. We've been here before, and I won't be a victim.
Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. So why you trying to pay your love on the regular? When you could be blowing up just with cellular. I will never let a shorty go and set me up. Only thing I need to know is if you enough. I'm talking slick back, kick back, gang sipping 40s. You keep playing another day with your shorty. Mismatch fish, that was way before you know me. Got a lot of love, but you better save it for me.
We play games of love to avoid the depression. We've been here before, and I won't be a victim.
Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but try to play cool. Baby, I ain't playing by your rules. Everything look better with a view. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we don't have to deal with a storm and hunkering down this year, but the advice I just gave you was be very selective with who you choose to hunker down with because, man, if things go south with them or you start fighting or it's just not getting along, you got to have the people most close to you in this world that you know you can tolerate because worst case scenario, you could be together for 2, 3, 4 days, no power. A lot of aggravation. You know, the heat brings out your tempers.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
your circle small.
Oh, no doubt.
Keep it tight, y'all.
No doubt. No randos.
I mean,
No random, especially no new boyfriend of 3 days.
Had no idea. I found out a lot about their relationship the second they showed up. I'm like, oh boy.
I told you about when during the same kind of hurricanes, we had 2 dogs at the family's house. We had Bandit and we had Bella. And Bandit and Bella got into a fight. And Bandit was a peaceful dog and Bella was not. And this is when the power was out in the dark.
Man. Yeah.
And they got into a fight. And a dog lost its eye during the fight. Dang. Bella, the one that would always,
She started it and she couldn't finish it.
Yeah, Bandit was tranquil. He was peaceful.
But Bella came at him and he said, "All right, I'm taking that eye."
That was in front of my mom and Aunt Ann in the dark, no air condition.
Where did the eye go?
Just on the ground.
Oh
Can
my
you
gosh.
imagine?
Well, you can't go to the vet, right?
Well, the cool thing was my mom and Aunt Ann, they took it well. That was awesome.
I can only imagine.
The dog screaming, your mom screaming.
Dude, it was
Aunt Ann is screaming.
It was a nightmare.
The mass amount of chaos going on with that. So who on the KVJ show do you think would be the most difficult to deal with during a hurricane? Break it down. What are your thoughts on this? Now, Denny's is very peaceful. In fact, when we put the poll up on KVJ TV, only 1% think that he would be the worst in a hurricane. I think Denny's would be calming. He has things to make everyone calm.
So he's going to get you some gummies.
Yeah.
Difficult means they're going to be annoying. That's kind of how.
Well, there could be things that they've got opinions. They got things going on. They could be breaking down and telling you how they really feel about you. You could have those kind of things that would be going on. Think about a reality TV show. What makes somebody the most difficult on the cast of a reality TV show? They're usually causing issues.
Because at first I was going to say Suits, but not because he was difficult. I think during a hurricane, a party animal with this crew would kind of come out. I see Suits not being able to hang it, but when you say difficult, he kind of, because Suits isn't difficult. He just wouldn't probably. I could just see him kind of doing his own thing after a while and not.
I think the only thing is if he got a little too hammered and was barfing and was in the fetal position in the corner and you're worried about his health.
Yeah, it ain't Suits.
Like he's failing fast.
Not for difficulty. I was thinking he would go to bed early and not want to.
Yeah.
That would be the only thing. It's got to be, for me, probably Virginia then.
I'm here. Wait, I didn't evacuate?
Yeah, you'd be in it.
I'm here. Okay.
And that's
actually,
why, because she usually evacuates. I think after a while the heat would get to her.
Okay. And the cocktails, she might have a few choice things to say.
But Virginia would be also fun to do a hurricane with too, though.
Yeah, you never know. You could have high upside, but big downside.
I would figure out how to make sure that everybody had libations.
I would worry about Virginia around day 3 of the situation. That's what kind of separates her from everybody. Day 3 Virginia would be.
I think the first 36 hours. This is a weird thing. I think with Virginia, the first 36 hours, she's the best in the hurricane.
I actually agree.
I think the after the halftime. It's terrible.
I'm with you on. I think the first 36 hours is amazing.
You're like, oh my gosh,
her.
she's cooking. She's got cocktails going. Everybody's like, she's the best hostess ever.
We gotta go to the bullpen. She needs relief.
But then
she gives up.
12 hours with no AC and a bad night of sleep and a bit of a hangover.
Yes.
Then you start to see where it turns, and it turns fast.
You are right.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Totally.
People are saying I would eat everyone's snacks, but I want to defend myself on this one. I would, if I was doing a hurricane thing with all y'all, I would make sure everyone's got next level amount of snacks.
Yeah, people gotta understand that about you. You are more of a giver than a taker when it comes to snacks. You're always giving more, and you make sure there's an abundance. So you would never be like, oh my gosh, the snacks are all gone and Jaybird ate them all. That's not your thing.
I would feel. I thought I would not eat the last snack because that's not how I ride. I would try to. If I know that you love carrot stick, you would get so many carrot sticks.
Yeah.
If I knew Virginia wanted, crustacean pie. Oh, so much crustacean pie.
It goes bad quick, though. You got to eat that crustacean pie quick.
My thing, I think what would be annoying about me is I would just never shut. I wouldn't probably sleep.
Okay,
I'd just be up.
Yeah.
And that might be tiring.
Then it might get kind of weird. And then you might bring a possessed doll and a Ouija board, and now all of a sudden there are things happening in the house. You're dealing with a Cat 5 hurricane and a Cat 5 possession.
You'd have a great time with me.
I think that'd be the worst for the bird. Is he would bring in some kind of spirits.
I bring in spirits, all right.
Yeah. According to the KVJ TV poll, 52% think Virginia would be the most difficult. Jaybird's second with 28%.
I think people think I'm going to eat their snacks.
Yeah,
They probably think I'm
and
annoying.
that's not fair. That's not necessarily fair. Do you guys have any thoughts about the storm? It's all good, right? Nobody's taking any kind of thoughts or plans? Anything that's
Not
going
yet.
on? Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with Magnolia because she's up in Tallahassee and, one little bobble to the west, and now is a Cat 3 on top of her.
And then you're going to be headed to Orlando. There's a big football game, a massive football game, I should say. Florida State and LSU.
My school and Magnolia's school doing the season kickoff in Orlando.
They think they could be 2 playoff teams this year. There's only 4 playoff teams, Virginia. That's how big this game is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
big
big deal.
Big
The
game.
tickets were expensive, so I hope this stupid hurricane doesn't cancel the weekend.
You got till Sunday night.
What happens with that if you buy those tickets? Do you get your money back if you can't make the game at a different time? Do they refund that
I don't know.
stuff?
That's a great question because you've got so many different vendors that if you buy them from a secondary site or if you bought them from, street corner Sam, I don't know if you might be getting your money back.
I bought mine from Ticketmaster resale.
Okay, yeah,
I wasn't quick enough
probably
to
good.
get them in the front from the jump, and I way overpaid, but,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It's life, baby.
Okay. So, another question. Who on the KVJ show is most likely to get bitten by an alligator?
Jaybird.
Me.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're in canals.
He loves to be by the water and meditate. He wouldn't even see the gator coming.
No.
I wouldn't. But I wouldn't die, though.
No. I feel like the gator would take a couple bites and not take you in the water.
It would take off my left cheek, and we're talking from behind.
Okay, yeah. Who on the KVJ show is most likely to die over a fight involving money?
Virginia. She calls people up for like an $11 balance on stuff, and she's like, I don't know, $11. She gets fired up about her money.
Okay.
$11 is $11.
You should fight for it. Who on the KVJ show is most likely to get into a high-speed chase with police?
Oh.
I think it might be Virginia, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because you don't even notice they're behind you. You would be in a high-speed chase and not have any idea for 5 miles. Virginia goes into this zone when she is driving that she just doesn't even know what's around her. I remember one time driving all the way down North Lake Boulevard, about a mile and a half, honking and waving at her right beside her, not even noticing me. I was like, is she even awake? I don't know what's going on. It's like she's hypnotized behind the wheel.
I'm thinking things through.
Okay,
I got a lot going on over here.
For that reason, I could see Virginia being a high-speed chase. There's sirens and cars all around her, and she's just driving.
I could see her snapping too, and just go. I'm just gonna go.
She's
I'm gonna
had
keep
it.
going. I've seen you snap before. It's a scary thing.
Menopause is changing me.
But you snapped before menopause. I mean, for that time she started smoking in the studio.
Yes. Didn't she throw a hubcap?
She threw a lug nut at me at one point.
Yeah,
she
lug
threw a
nut.
knife at me at another time.
Yeah.
Remember that one appearance we did when she went on the pool table in front of everybody on St. Patty's Day? Who's ready to die? And she was crying. We had to usher her out.
Yeah, like Elvis had to throw a cape over her and escort her out of the bar.
There's been mood swings.
Or the time she thought a KVJ Nationer asked her to get up on the pole, and that's not what she said.
Right.
And Virginia got all mad.
There's been some moments. Highlights, baby. That highlight reel. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the KVJ show. What is a movie sequel that never should have happened? They went one too far. I'll break it down for you next.
I want money. Hey, friend, it's Danny and Megan. We're afternoons at 97.9 WRMF.
And don't forget, your next chance at high-low cash jackpot starts at 9 a.m. with the KVJ show and goes all the way until 5 with us.
You got to listen all day.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named #1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Hi, Mike Lang here for Air Around the Clock. Is your wife hot? Then it's time to call Air Around the Clock. Air Around the Clock is the largest Rheem dealer in the nation with over 130 trucks on the road. No one should go without air conditioning. That's why we offer 24/7 emergency services and financing options to fit your individual needs. With over 35 years of experience, we know that air conditioning is a necessity in South Florida, not a luxury. So if your wife is hot, call 888-FIX-MY-AC, or you could reach us at atcair.com.
Great news! Shingrix Zoster Vaccine Recombinant Adjuvanted is now $0 for almost everyone.
Shingrix is $0 for almost everyone?
Yeah.
What about for people with Medicare Part D?
Yes, Shingrix is now $0 for people with Medicare Part D.
What about privately insured people?
Yes, Shingrix is now $0 for 95% of privately insured people.
Then I'll need to ask my doctor or pharmacist about Shingrix today.
See Shingrix.com for details. Sponsored by GSK.
Well, it's the time of year when I have just a little bit more peace of mind, a little less stress. When you have the team from BNT Windows and Doors come out and do your windows and doors, you just have a little less stress during hurricane season. It's real. This is my first year with the house completely fortified, and I'm so happy the guys from BNT were able to do this for me and give me this peace of mind. If you're looking at your windows and you're a little stressed out about them, call the guys from BNT Windows and Doors. They'll come out, they'll measure every window, every door, and let you know exactly the price, how long it's going to take, all the details. They use custom PGT windows and doors, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you've got the master installers of BNT, and then you've got the quality product of PGT. Go online today and book your appointment, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
Every business deserves a great deal. That's why, for a limited time, we're launching the Mobile Made Free event. With Comcast Business Internet, new and existing customers can get 1 year of unlimited mobile for free. Yep, you heard that right. An entire year, free. It's our best internet, powered by the next generation 10G network and with 99.9% reliability, plus 1 line of free mobile for a year. The Mobile Made Free event is happening now.
Get started with internet and advanced security for $39 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Plus, for a limited time only, ask how new and existing customers can get 1 year of unlimited mobile for free during the Mobile Made Free event. Call or go online today to learn more. Ends 9/21/2023. Eco-bill and auto-pay required. New 100 megabits per second internet and Security Edge customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Mobile offer requires 100 megabits per second internet and new unlimited intro mobile service. Other restrictions apply.
IVF Florida believes that knowledge is power when it comes to fertility health. If you want children in the future, scheduling a fertility awareness checkup at IVF Florida will provide insight into your reproductive health so you can make educated and informed decisions on your journey to becoming a parent, now or in the future. Women between 21 to 44 years old can schedule their fertility awareness checkups with IVF Florida. Call 954-247-6200 or visit IVFFlorida.com.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, I am hungry like a buffalo this morning. If you want some breakfast, I can get some Dunkin' here, Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want, some bagels, cream cheese, some stuffed bagel minis?
I love that croissant with the egg and the sausage and the cheese. It's so good.
So many great things you can get at Dunkin', but I really am in the mood for either some strawberry donuts or some tater tots.
Get me the Vietnamese coffee. It's so good.
DD Perks membership, you're going to get deals galore, so make sure you have that. We were talking about apps yesterday. Dunkin's got a great app. This is Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Get ready to turn up the heat this summer with sizzling deals at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Discover their huge selection of vehicles to embrace the thrill of the road in style and just within your budget. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Starting off the day dry with increasing clouds and definitely increasing winds. Temperatures this morning in the upper 70s, low 80s, then the low 90s this afternoon. And by this afternoon, winds are going to be gusting near 30 miles an hour. Severe storms possible later today. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Open House Home Insurance. Getting your home insured in Florida can be a real nightmare, but with Open House Home Insurance, you can get a free quote online and see the hundreds you could be saving in less time than it took to listen to this ad. Start your savings and get details at openhouseinsurance.com. This advertisement does not constitute a binding offer or guarantee of coverage.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Hey, we did not get a winner yesterday in the WRMF High-Low Cash. You're going to start off again at 9 a.m. this morning.
The guest we had yesterday angered our chat room.
Oh, it did?
Yes, it did.
They didn't like when he went all the way big and said, I'm going to go for the 5,000.
Oh, my gosh, Virginia. They were not happy.
Okay, well, we'll see how it goes today. It does help if you're listening to everybody's guess. The top of each hour starts at 9 a.m., goes all the way till 5 p.m. That way you can start charting what guesses are too low, which ones are too high, because you have to guess the exact dollar amount to win the jackpot. Can be up to $5,000. Starts again at 9 a.m. this morning with WRMF's High-Low Cash. If you're not already, make sure you're downloading the WRMF app and getting onto our e-blast. There might be some clues on that as well. You can do that at WRMF.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
MovieWeb.com put together a list of movie sequels that should have never happened. There are many where you were very hopeful that there would be something great coming after it, and it did not. Now, their list is decent, but it does not include many that jump out at me.
Well, there's one that recently was not Coming to America 2. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was one of the worst sequels ever made.
Very disappointing.
Very disappointing.
It was weird because a lot of people were saying that they loved it.
Really?
They thought it was great.
It is so complete opposite of what part 1 was. I don't see how they could have loved it.
Yeah, I did not. It was very forgettable to me. I remember the first one that really got me. When I was a kid growing up, I loved a movie called Caddyshack, and they came out with Caddyshack 2, and it was just so bad.
It was rough.
Well, that to me is where you have to make this list on movie sequels that should have never happened. You have to have a movie that was so great on the first one and then just so terrible on the second. That's how I would start ranking them, and that to me would be one where the first one was so amazing, the second was just so abysmal.
Someone's coming after Legally Blonde 2, Virginia. Do you agree?
Whatever. I like Legally Blonde 2. That's where we got Bend and Snap.
Part 2 is Bend and Snap?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It did make the Movie Web list at number 17.
Get out of here.
It's good stuff, she said.
That is such a cinematic masterpiece.
Is it better or worse than Pootie Tang, another movie you love?
I do love Pootie Tang.
Do you really love Pootie Tang, or do you just say that to get me and Kevin mad?
Pootie Tang only can be beat by Big Mama's House.
Okay, she's messing with it.
And what was that Dana Carvey movie you used to love? The Turtle?
Master of Disguise. Turtle. Such a good movie.
We should put together Virginia's top 10 list of favorite movies that are all terrible.
It would get good engagement on social media.
It would, actually. Yeah, we should put that together, Virginia.
People are saying Jaws 2. They make fun of Jaws 2 about how ridiculous it was.
They've got on this list Jaws the Revenge from 1987. Was that it?
I don't think that is Jaws 2. I think that might even be another sequel.
Is that Jaws 3?
They made several Jawses.
Okay. Yeah, I made that. Grease 2 made the list at number 9.
I understand why they put it on the list, but I loved Grease 2. But it is, without a doubt, a fall off from part 1.
Okay. They also put the newer Space Jam movie, A New Legacy, that had come out. I think that was the LeBron James one from just 2 years ago. That made top 10. I was at number 10 for the worst movie sequels that should have never happened. Do you remember them doing a sequel to The Princess Diaries called Royal Engagement? It was 19 years ago, from 2004.
Yeah, I kind of do remember that.
Remember how beloved the original Princess Diaries was?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh, they're calling Virginia out. They're saying Bend and Snap is from the first one.
Really? Oh, my brain hurts. Hold on.
So you don't even realize just how bad it was?
Bend and snap.
She loves that.
Legally Blonde. Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll check back in with
She's
that.
doing some research.
Okay. They have Transformers Revenge of the Fallen is a movie sequel that never should have happened on their list. One that I will put on there is the ones that happened with The Matrix. I was so bummed with where they went with that franchise. I just wish they would have never made another one.
Denny's told me don't even bother with anything after part 1.
I wish I hadn't.
He said don't even act like they were even made.
And it's too bad because the first one ended with such promise for the future.
I love the way The Matrix ends on the first one. I love how the music hits.
Because you get so excited that this is going to be a great franchise.
It's cool.
And
Or
it was
just,
anything but.
didn't even need a sequel.
Probably didn't. I mean, they could have. They could have made it great, but they didn't, unfortunately. Did you remember a Mean Girls 2?
Yes, and it was low budget. And I don't think it had Lindsay Lohan in it. Sometimes they'll do that.
Yeah.
For example, Cruel Intentions, which was a big movie back in the 90s. They did Cruel Intentions Part 2. I don't even think it's the same people who did Part 1. It's a terrible movie.
They got Mean Girls 2 at number 1 overall for a movie sequel. It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody from Mean Girls 1.
It's low budget.
Yeah, that's going to be low budget.
Someone's saying Vacation 2. I liked European Vacation. Big Ben, Parliament.
Yeah.
They had a different Rusty and Audrey. The
Right.
kids were different, which
All
made
the
it weird.
vacations are great.
There were some moments that
Even
were...
Vegas.
Yeah, there were some moments that were amusing. I don't think I ever saw Vegas Vacation.
Nick Papagiorgio?
It's not.
Is this on the Virginia list?
It is. She always brings up Nick Papagiorgio as if that's the best part of the movie.
So good.
So good. Number 2, they've got Home Sweet Home Alone. That was another one done onto the Home Alones. I think I remember them just doing 3, but apparently they did another one 2 years ago.
Look Who's Talking 2. I believe it's TOO. And Teen Wolf 2. TOO.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and you know what? I would have thought I would have loved Teen Wolf 2 because it had Jason Bateman in it.
Teen Wolf 2 is awful, Virginia.
It's too bad.
I don't think I saw Teen Wolf 1.
A lot of people didn't love Teen Wolf 1.
Yeah. They've got Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
Awful. And I love the original. My dad took me and my...
Honey, I Shrunk the Kid?
Yes, we went to the
I
theater.
remember that.
It was such a... That was a big movie as a
It
kid.
was, and it was a good movie as a kid. I wonder if it still holds up.
It does. I bet you any money Rocco would like that movie.
Okay.
They put Son of the Mask from 2005 as the number 3 movie on their list of sequels that should have never happened.
Jamie Kennedy got destroyed over that movie.
Really?
Yes.
Did not go well for him.
I
huh?
think he played. Doesn't he play the Jim Carrey character, the mask type?
Could
of?
be, yeah.
So he's trying to do a Jim Carrey thing.
Okay. It's from 2005. That's when he was kind of peaking.
He was.
Okay. They also have Mulan 2 on this from 2004 as a sequel that shouldn't have happened. You remember Daddy Daycare?
Yes.
They did a sequel, Daddy Day Camp. They tried one too many in that franchise, according to Movie Web.
You could argue they tried one too many.
Right. One was probably enough. All right. Anything else that you would put in for movie sequels that shouldn't have happened? 877-979-WRMF. You can always call or text into the KVJ show.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Did you see that Elton John had to be rushed to the hospital? What happened? I will tell you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with storm catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named number 1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Pollo Tropical has a real Cuban sandwich, down to the cut. More roast pork. Esto es lechón, and it will always be lechón. Ham, cheese, pickles. Because without pickles, it's not a real Cuban. Mantequilla is a gift from God, and it's pressed until the cheese melts. A classic. And the drive-thru, it's like una ventanita. The Cuban sandwich from Pollo Tropical. It doesn't get more Cuban than this.
Make paradise your home this summer at Old Palm Beach Resort and Spa. This Forbes 5-star oceanfront retreat is celebrating its 10th anniversary, and oh, what a decade it's been. Book your 2-night hotel stay for $1,010. Receive $40 resort credit, complimentary kids club, take 10% off select spa treatments, and there'll be 10-year anniversary dining specials. This amazing 10-year anniversary is something for everyone. For info, visit oldpalmbeach.com. That's EAUPalmBeach.com.
These days, there are plenty of things to worry about, but keeping pests out of your home shouldn't be one of them. That's why you need Massey Services. Massey eliminates pests before they get inside. They start by carefully inspecting the inside and outside of your home and then focus customized treatments on the outside. Best of all, your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back. That's the Massey difference. Expect more and get it.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 9. Head injuries are serious. You can get a brain injury from bad whiplash without even hitting your head. Sometimes symptoms of a traumatic brain injury can be subtle. Watch out for changes in personality or behavior. Your family may notice it first. At Rubenstein Law, we make sure all of your injuries are addressed, especially head injuries. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Man, I tell you, I didn't realize as I was getting older, I was getting super stiff. Then we filmed a video one time. I was trying to catch a football that my son was throwing to me. And my wife's like, "You run like a wooden man." And I did. Stiff, sore, making noises when I was moving. And then I found the stretch zone because my wife said, check it out. You could do this and you should do this. What the stretch zone does, they stretch you in ways that you can't stretch yourself. You can improve your flexibility and get back to doing the things you like to do and not run around like a wooden man. You want to get rid of that stiffness and soreness? This is the way to do it. You could feel 10 to 20 years younger. I've never felt this great. It's absolutely amazing. And even my 15-year-old son goes because a lot of people go to just enhance their athletic performance. So it's good for athletes. And what you can do is get a free 30-minute session today when you go to stretchzone.com. Check out one of their locations from Port St. Lucie to Fort Lauderdale, including the amazing location they have at PJ Boulevard at the Mirasol Plaza at stretchzone.com to book your appointment today.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
The dirt of the day, powered by Giving Juice.
Well, I don't know if you saw the story, but it certainly made us all go, uh-oh, when we saw that Elton John had to be rushed to the hospital yesterday. What happened? I guess he was at his home in the south of France, and he took a fall. And they took him to the hospital as a precautionary measure just to make sure he was okay. They checked him all out and luckily discharged him right after.
So he's not still standing.
No. You know, when you come out of that song, you just hope never in your life do you fall because it's going to be the punchline. You're right.
Well, you know I love a reality show, and this one sounds like it could be good. Fox is coming out with a couple of fun things in the next couple of weeks. That Special Forces is coming back, and Tyler Cameron is going to be on it.
Okay.
With Tom Sandoval from Scandoval. Oh, I can't wait. And now Fox just made another announcement. It's only the biggest story of the summer. No big deal. Scandoval.
Scandoval?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
If you put a gun to my head right now, I'd be dead.
I'd be dead with Kevin.
Yeah, you two live under a rock. I'm telling you, Scandoval was huge this summer.
Is that a reality show?
It was from Vanderpump Rules. I can't help it that you two are out of touch and old. I'm trying to teach you, and you just fighting me every turn.
Scandival.
That's what old guys do.
What are you talking about?
Scandival was huge, I promise. And now Fox just announced another show, and this one sounds awesome too. It's going to be called Snake Oil, and it's kind of like a game show with celebrities on there. So Will Arnett, Candy Burris from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Bethany Frankel from The Real Housewives of New York, Ice-T, Dwight Howard, Brad Paisley, Darius Rucker, Michelle Williams, J.B. Smoove. Like, they've got a bunch of big names. Christy Brinkley. They're all going to be on there trying to do this whole thing where you have to identify who's a scam, like snake oil salesman, and who's real.
The only name I'm surprised that's on that list is Will Arnett, unless he's hosting it.
No, David Spade is hosting it.
Yeah, I kind of thought that as well. If I were, Will Arnett's boy, I'd be going, I don't know, man. I think maybe you're bigger than that.
I think Will Arnett's bigger than. I mean, those are all names people know.
Yeah. But everybody has a ranking in Hollywood and entertainment.
I think Will Arnett's higher than that list right there.
I do too. Just from where he's been, what he does, and then that Smartless podcast does well.
Yeah, his podcast does really well. I think they're like always in the top of every podcast out there.
Yeah.
That's a good gig for David Spade.
It is, yeah. So I'd see why David Spade would do it. Why not?
And finally here, would you do this? Would your wife, the Mexican queen, do this, Kevin? Dennis Rodman just got a tattoo on his butt cheek of his woman's whole entire face.
Oh, wow.
I would like to see a Kevin Ralston face on the queen's butt cheek.
I would too. I mean, she's going to do what she's doing. Why not?
Why not? Because the one tattoo she does have of you, it doesn't look like you.
I agree.
It's kind of disrespectful.
I feel like I was robbed on that.
I sometimes just go back and watch Dennis Rodman interviews. It's especially if it has nothing to do with basketball. I love them.
They're entertaining.
Is fascinating.
There's one where I think he's drunk and he's with other players, and you could tell everyone that's on the panel with him just wants him to go, dude, please stop talking. And he will not stop talking. And it is, nobody knows what to do. They can't shut him up. It's live. It's amazing.
That's the best. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay. Got some celebrities having a birthday today. Happy birthday to Liam Payne from One Direction. He is 30 years old today. Leah Michelle, she was Rachel on Glee and Hester on Scream Queen. She is turning 37 years old today. Also got a happy belated birthday here, a 9th birthday to my amazing daughter, Kai. Can't wait to spend the weekend with you, celebrating at SeaWorld from Mommy, Michael, Luna, Bodie, Gigi, and Pop Pop. And there is a photo of them on KVJ TV.
Aw, cuties.
Also, Mabel, happy 4th birthday, princess, from Mommy, Daddy, and Big Brother Evan.
I love that name, Mabel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of my old school names coming back around a little bit.
Yeah, they are.
Also, happy birthday, Big Daddy. Love you, Jason Cerrone. Can't wait to become your wife in October from Melissa and the boys. And there is their photo.
Okay.
Oh, look, he's got some nice facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be, 2 years growing at least, nonstop?
Probably more than that.
You're probably right.
It makes him look so much like a badass. I like it.
Ella Bella, the best granddaughter ever. Happy 8th birthday. That is from Pop Pop, Miss Jackie, Bentley, and Lucy. Have a wonderful day, Pumpkin. Her adorable photo on KVJ TV. Also, my dad. Happy 55th birthday, John. That's Johnny on the spot. That's from David sending that in. And a birthday shout out to my son Mason turning 17. That is from Jimmy. Got a birthday, want to get a shout out? Send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, we're going to see how good we are at reading lips. Can you do this superpower? Virginia and I were on fire last time we played. Can we whoop Jaybird and Denny's once again? We'll find out next here on the KVJ Show.
Oxytocin making it all okay. When I come back down, it doesn't feel the same. Now I'm sitting around waiting for the world to end all day.
superpower, being able to read lips. Virginia and I partnered up to take on Jaybird and Denny's. Going to flip out who's doing what here this week. Normally, I'm trying to read Virginia's lips. Today, she's going to try to read mine, and we will also do the same with Jaybird and Denny's. Bird's usually reading Denny's lips. We'll flip it around here today.
All right, how's your lippers? You moist over there?
I feel like they're usually pretty moist and fluffy. Is it good enough? Can you see them?
I can see them, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not going to work for you?
Just work them good.
Okay.
You notice this peace train? The old dogs look a little shook today.
Well, I like it better when he's reading mine. I think we do better that way, but Denny's is switching it up.
Last week, what did we do? We do two out of three, I think?
We did.
Yeah, okay, so we had an excellent round.
Yeah, we're just awesome.
Okay.
We had 1 out of 3 in baseball. That's a pretty good baseball game. 30. Yeah.
This ain't baseball.
I know. I hear you.
Okay, so let's see if Virginia and I can get a dub flipping it around again. You've got 3 rounds, 10 seconds each. Got to fire up some loud music so Virginia cannot hear what I am saying. She just has to read my lips. If she can do that with the small phrase we have in 10 seconds, we get a point.
Sorry, there's so many headphones over here. I had the wrong ones.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. They're trying to ruin the bit on you, Kev.
All right. We all set?
I think so.
Okay, here we go. 10 seconds on the clock. Virginia going to read my lips. Our time begins now. Bend and
Maggie
snap.
has-
Bend.
Maggie,
Bend.
pen,
Bend.
bend,
Bender.
bender.
Bend
I'm on a
and snap.
bender.
Oh. We know that.
Oh, bend and snap.
Your favorite movie? It's from Legally Blonde 2 or Part 1. We're not sure.
1 or 2, we don't know, but we like it.
But it's her favorite, Kev.
I love it, but
Favorite.
just haven't seen it.
Okay. All right. We're just
About
warming up
15
here.
years.
We're just warming up here.
Denny's, these are too big. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Virginia working her way around headphones. Okay. Got round 2 here, 10 seconds. Our time begins now. Sorority.
Toroni?
Sorority.
Sorority?
Rush.
Rush. Sorry, Rush.
It was Toroni Rush.
I thought you Toroni, baloney, what?
Okay. All right. Our final one here in the round of 3. All right. Let's see if we can get this, Virginia. I feel good about this if we can. 10 seconds on the clock. Our time begins now. Pay.
May.
Pay.
Pay.
Christian.
Wilkins. Pay Christian Wilkins.
Yes.
Too cute.
Yeah, baby.
2 out of 3
Pay
games.
Christian Wilkins, Miami Dolphins.
Pay him. Pay him.
Yes.
Pay him or we're not going to any games.
Yeah, take that. Yeah, what are you going to do then, man?
Y'all sent me an email this morning asking me if I want to buy tickets. No, I don't.
She's going to block you.
If you go, they will call you nonstop for season tickets.
Well, I'm not getting no season
You
tickets.
got to watch getting on that list.
They got to firm up Christian Wilkins' deal before I'm ever going back.
I opened up my blinds, and there was a guy from the Dolphins standing there be like, hey, would you like season tickets? I'm like,
We already have your credit card. We just need you to sign here.
I'm telling you, man. I've never had a shakedown like anything. Like, you go to the Dolphins, baby. They're on you.
They know how to collect information.
Oh, they do. They're good at it. Okay, so today we've got Denny's reading Jaybird's lips. They've got to get a perfect score, 3 out of 3, to get a dub here today.
But you gotta go perfect, baby.
We'll go perfect. So Virginia's gonna be behind me. You're gonna be reading. I'm gonna be reading your lips here, Bird.
Yep.
So I'm standing in the wrong spot?
Yes. He's trying to tell you in the nicest way possible. He's like, Virginia, you're not in the right
Next time
place.
this guy's stupid. Get over here.
You're right. He told me because he's afraid of Virginia.
He explained it like 3 times.
Yeah, okay. All right, we'll move Virginia to the right spot. 3 rounds, 10 seconds each. Jaybird is trying to read Denny's lips. All right, your first round begins now.
Vlad the haunted
Flangery.
doll. Vlad the haunted doll.
Father-in-law.
Vlad the haunted doll.
Flying with a doll. Vlad the the doll.
Oh, so close.
What was it? Oh, the haunted doll.
I got it at the
That was
end.
so close.
Next time, I think we need a few more words in there.
Vlad the haunted doll is really scary.
I don't think 5 words was enough. Suits. I mean, Jeremy don't want us to win. He's trying. Suits is sabotaging.
Darn it, I got it at the end there.
People were asking, was there any episodes with your possessed doll at your house last night? Any odd occurrences?
Nothing that I should report on.
Okay.
I mean, the power went on the TV for about 20 minutes, but that again,
It went out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Power went out.
Okay.
For about 20 minutes.
You were just watching TV and it wouldn't turn on?
Internet stuff.
Okay.
But that happens a lot. So I that's why I didn't bring it in. I didn't think it was
nothing.
Nothing I would report on.
All right, people just wanted an update. They were just impressed you showed up today. Okay, you missed round 1. You got to get the next 2 to even force a tie. 10 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Spaghetti model.
Suspicious.
Spaghetti. Model.
Pasta.
Model.
Spaghetti
Spaghetti model.
bowl.
Model.
Spaghetti.
Model.
Muddle.
He said muddle and you said muddle.
It's so hard.
That's what I have to do.
You're supposed to be saying model. He yells muddle, and so Jay Bird yells muddle.
I blame it on Vlad the doll.
That one's on Vlad.
That one's on Vlad.
I think you're doing that before you got Vlad the doll.
All right,
We
so-
got to get one.
But it's for pride.
Yeah.
Muddle.
This is
a muddle.
All right, Team Muddle, here's your last chance.
Don't listen to him.
Should we huddle about our muddle?
10 seconds on the clock. You will get a 0 if you do not get this. All right, your 10 seconds begins now.
Nepo babies. Nepo.
Necropolis.
Necro babies. Or Nepo babies.
Necro babies.
Nepo.
Nepo babies.
Yeah.
Suits, did he get that? Suits
Oh,
is
he's
saying
giving it
yes.
to us.
He's giving it to you.
Nepo.
All right, congratulations.
Denny said necro, and then Jay Bird said necro. Jay Bird will say the wrong answer to you.
We got it.
You're the most difficult partner to win with.
33%, baby.
And do you love the team that lost is celebrating the most?
Small wins, baby.
It's very unbelievable. Pretty amazing stuff. All right, coming up here on the KVJ show, we got some emails here. People want to know if they are the jerk. Somebody wanted to know, am I a jerk for restricting my mother-in-law from watching our son? What did the mother-in-law do? You're going to find out coming up.
I want money. Hey, what's up? It's Danny and Megan, your new afternoon show on 97.9 WRMF.
Pro tip, your next high-low cash jackpot is 9 a.m. with KVJ, and then we'll go all day until 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Get that money, listen, and win.
From the WRMF Anna Jar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with storm catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have a couple of incidents to keep an eye out for in Broward County currently. A disabled vehicle on 95 southbound in the area of Hillsborough Boulevard has a left lane blocked. Expect delays in that area. And you're also seeing delays on 95 northbound after a crash at Broward Boulevard. This one also blocking a left lane. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits. 97.9 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named #1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Pentatonics, live this holiday season. Come celebrate with the Grammy-winning favorites on the most wonderful tour of the year. December 14th at Hard Rock Live. Tickets on sale now at myhrl.com or ticketmaster.com. Pentatonics Live. New holiday album out October 20th. Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Hollywood.
Ride brighter with Brightline's new train service to Orlando.
Ride cushier with premium lounge perks and complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi. Ride roomier in spacious, hand-stitched leather seats with room to stretch out. Ride tastier with onboard meal and drink service. And ride happier with hourly departures from South Florida to Orlando. Ride for only $59 when you book 4 or more. Book now at GoBrightline.com. Brightline. Ride brighter.
Yeah, I know. Some people are getting on me saying, Kev, you're squinting. Yep, I went to my eye doctor and he said, you now have a stigmatism in your left eye and you could probably get it touched up. It's nothing too crazy, but 10 years ago I went because I had astigmatism in my right eye to Kvj Laser and they fixed it like nothing. It was pretty amazing. 10 years, I went, amazing eyesight, and it's still not bad now. It's just a little off. The cool thing about it was the cost, very affordable. The procedure is super easy. It took 90 seconds. I was in and out. There's no pain. There's no aggravation. You'll be back to work the very next day. Don't even sweat it. And, hey, that's why for me, going back again is not going to be a problem. When I got the time, I'm going to be there, baby. And the reason why you go to Kvj Laser, many different reasons. One, the convenience of their locations all over Broward and Palm Beach County. But the most important reason is the expertise of Dr. Mutiello, who's performed over 100,000 LASIK procedures using only state-of-the-art lasers. So book that free consultation. Drop my name, Kevin, from the KVJ Show, to get an additional $500 off when you go to PanuLaser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
Hi, I'm Sloan Smith. All Your Cooling is South Florida's #1 choice for same-day AC service and installations. New savings are now available under the Inflation Reduction Act. Get up to $3,200 in federal tax credits when you install a new heat pump air conditioner in 2023. Keep your cool and call All Your Cooling. We're here for you. Call 833-ALL-YEAR. That's 833-ALL-YEAR.
Mornings can be slow going, but a $1 fresh ground coffee at Racetrack to get you going all month long with Racetrack Rewards? Yeah, that tracks. $1 small coffee for rewards members valid August 2nd through September 5th. Limited time only. See store for details. Make tracks to Racetrack for whatever gets you going.
You know, over the weekend, we picked up one of those cool Jeeps from Classic Cars of Palm Beach. It's a one-touch roof on the Jeep. No more struggling with taking the whole roof off. One touch and the whole thing opened up like a sunroof. It was so cool. That's just one of the hundreds of cool cars they've got on the lot right now at Classic Cars of Palm Beach. John and Natalie, they run this family business like friends and family selling you a car. I love that. You go in there, you get personalized treatment, no hassle, no haggle. Their inventory is expansive. Cars, trucks, sports cars, luxury cars, minivans, regular family vehicles, sedans, you name it, they've got it at ClassicCarsOfPalmBeach.com. Right there on US 1 in the Jupiter Tequesta area next to Papi Chulo's. You're going to love the way they treat you like a friend or family member. ClassicCarsOfPalmBeach.com.
Every business deserves a great deal. That's why, for a limited time, we're launching the Mobile Made Free event. With Comcast Business Internet, new and existing customers can get 1 year of unlimited mobile for free. Yep, you heard that right. An entire year, free. It's our best internet, powered by the next generation 10G network and with 99.9% reliability. Plus 1 line of free mobile for a year. The Mobile Made Free event is happening now.
Get started with internet and advanced security for $39 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Plus, for a limited time only, ask how new and existing customers can get 1 year of unlimited mobile for free during the Mobile Made Free event. Call or go online today to learn more. Ends 9/21/2023. Eco-bill and auto-pay required. New 100 megabits per second internet and security edge customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Mobile offer requires 100 megabits per second internet and new unlimited intro mobile service. Other restrictions apply.
I love to tell everybody about Ideal Nutrition because it really can change your life. If you're one of those people who loves to eat good food, but you don't want to spend a ton of money and you don't have a lot of extra time, Ideal Nutrition was custom made for you. You can get fresh, delicious, healthy, and affordable meals conveniently delivered right to your door. And each meal is only $7.70. I can't go out to a restaurant and get food for that. I can't go to the grocery store and get food for that. And not to mention the prep time it takes to get all that food ready. And they make it better than I ever would anyways. Their chefs are absolutely amazing, and your meals are always fresh. They're never frozen, and they're the right portion size so you can help maintain a good body weight. You can get everything from 40 plus items on the traditional menu to the keto like I do. They got vegan, vegetarian, and even paleo options as well. Plus storefronts in Miami, West Palm, Boca, Palm Beach Gardens, and Wellington. Or get 10% off now when you use the code KVJ at idealnutritionnow.com. That's idealnutritionnow.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Get ready to turn up the heat this summer with sizzling deals at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Discover their huge selection of vehicles to embrace the thrill of the road in style and just within your budget. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Starting off the day dry with increasing clouds and definitely increasing winds. Temperatures this morning in the upper 70s, low 80s, then the low 90s this afternoon. And by this afternoon, winds are going to be gusting near 30 miles an hour. Severe storms possible later today. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Open House Home Insurance. Getting your home insured in Florida can be a real nightmare, but with Open House Home Insurance, you can get a free quote online and see the hundreds you could be saving in less time than it took to listen to this ad. Start your savings and get details at openhouseinsurance.com. This advertisement does not constitute a binding offer or guarantee of coverage.
Start the day with Dunkin', the official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Got a real hot ticket for you today. If you love Halloween Horror Nights that they do at Universal Studios, Danny and Megan have got your ticket hookup a little bit later on this afternoon right here on 97.9 WRMF.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Okay, here we go. We got an email here that says, am I the jerk for restricting my mother-in-law from watching our son? It says here, my in-laws are in their late 70s, and my mother-in-law has issues with her vision. Plus, she also has issues with shaking. She couldn't pass the vision test to get her driver's license when she moved to Florida last year, so she went to her ophthalmologist who gave her special permission to exempt her. How can you even do this? What? She got exempted from the driving test by her ophthalmologist, like, oh, yeah, she can't see, not a problem, though. On top of this, my mother-in-law has shakes, and it's so bad that it's a struggle for her to even drink a glass of water. So with this combination, I'm not a big fan of her driving around my 9-year-old son, especially on South Florida roads that she's not familiar with. So I told my husband to speak to both of his parents and make sure that his mother knew that she should never be driving our son anywhere. I know that she was clear about this because she mentioned it to me a few weeks ago. I told her that I just wanted to make sure that my son was safe. Well, last week she told me that my son had to put up with her driving, and she said that he told her he was not allowed to ride in the car with her. But her response to him was that he didn't have a choice. She told me that she drove very safely and she seemed very proud of herself. I kept my mouth shut until I could speak to my husband. He wasn't nearly as angry as I was, and I feel like she violated my trust and put my child in danger and also disrespected me as a parent. My husband said that he would speak to his mother and make sure that it never happened again, but I'm not so sure that that's good enough or that it's never going to happen again. Now, my question is, am I overreacting? Because I think there should be consequences, and I don't even want her watching our son because I don't trust that she's not going to drive him somewhere. I just don't trust her. And am I a jerk for putting my foot down like this?
I don't think you are. You have to be very gentle about it, but I don't think you're being a jerk. I think you're trying to protect your child. And this happens, you know, a lot of older people, when they're no longer able to see that great or able to react that quickly, they don't want their freedoms taken away. They still want to be able to drive, and I get it.
I think that's a tough thing for just
It
any
is.
human to confront when you get to a point in your life. The regular things you're able to do, you can't do it. And some people go out kicking and screaming, and they're not able to realize that they shouldn't be doing it anymore.
But what if she goes out kicking and screaming while driving the 9-year-old?
Yeah, you can't. But Virginia's right. You got to do what you got to do to protect your kid. And the husband is wrong. I get why everyone's sensitive. I get it. Because their emotions are running high. But at the end of the day, you got to protect the kid.
Yeah.
And Virginia's right. Gentle, because the mom's going through something right now. She no one wants to admit they don't have it anymore.
It needs to come from her son, not from her daughter-in-law. But the son and the mom need to have a heart-to-heart, and he needs to tell her, look, if we ever find out that you drove him again, he's not coming over here without us ever again.
My question, should that happen now? Because the next time might be too late. And that's, in a sense, what she wants. She wants it now. She's like, it was clear. You knew. You signed off on it. You didn't respect it. You still violated it. One more time might be one too many. How angry would you be with yourself if the next time something happens and there's a terrible accident or her son loses his
How
life?
about the next few times you visit grandma, you all do it as a family and no one's getting dropped off and you're not just bringing the kid over for them to babysit. Go over there, hang out there, be there together so there's no reason for him to be put in the car with grandma.
I guess my question is, has the mom sat down with the grandma and said, "This is how I feel.
It can't come from her. It's got to come from her son.
But what if it doesn't? What if he doesn't do that?
Don't put grandma in a position where she can drive the kid. Y'all go over there and visit as a family. We're not dropping him off to be babysat by grandma.
She's right. Virginia's right on that.
Don't stop going. Don't make a big declaration. Don't say, that's it, grandma. He's never coming over. Don't do all that. Still go over, still visit grandma.
Do you leave the son with grandma?
No.
Yeah.
You all go over together as a family.
You leave together.
You leave together, bring a picnic, bring dinner, do nice stuff together, but don't leave the kid by himself. But also don't alienate grandma and yell at her and make a big declaration and now say, never again.
Do we know that she can't drive well, though? We know for a fact that she's awful on the road.
It sounds like she's bad.
Well, and that's the question, because Vince wants to know, have they ridden with her to see how she drives? And I would do that because they're taking the 1 + 1 = 2, where her vision is not good and she has an issue with shaking. Now, Yasix is saying, hey, my mom shakes and she drives just fine.
But does she also have terrible vision, Yasix?
Right. Do you have the combination of both? Now, somebody did also text in to clarify, saying that the ophthalmologist can't give special permission to let you get or to exempt you from the vision part of the driving test. Sometimes the settings are off at the DMV, and if you go to the eye doctor, then they will trust the eye doctor over the DMV when it comes to the vision test. So I wasn't aware of that. So that might be what happened. So apparently she did pass the vision test, according to that text.
Well, I mean, if she passed the vision test, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, this is one of those situations where someone could be it's their perspective. They think grandma's shaking and grandma can't shake, or see and she can't drive. What if we saw grandma drive and she's perfectly fine to drive?
But then that means one of us got to ride with old girl. I don't want to get in the car either with her.
If she nails the driving, though, can you have bad vision and the shakes and still drive awesome?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Okay, well, the mom just texted in. And so I asked her, I'm like, have you ever ridden with your mother-in-law? She said that she drives terribly, by the way, and crosses lines all the time.
Okay.
Well, then
there's
you
your
go.
answer.
There's your answer.
Look, you don't alienate her. You don't stop visiting her. You don't stop planning things to do together. Invite her to your house. Y'all go to the movies together. Y'all go do a staycation together. Like, don't put grandma in a situation where she has the boy by herself and she would need to drive. But don't alienate her from the family either.
People are asking how old grandma is. She is 98.
No, they said late 70s.
I'm just kidding.
She also said, my husband still has not spoken to his mom, and I'm trying to be sensitive, but I am not leaving my 9-year-old son at the grandparents' house without me until we settle this.
That's it. You don't leave him. But you also continue to see her and be actively involved with your son knowing his grandparents. This is not the time to alienate her. This is the time to understand that she's going through something, and this is how you fix it, by being the bigger adult.
Yeah, and let it go at this point.
Let it go.
Don't stay mad because she didn't listen to you. Let it go.
You're going to have to find a new babysitter. You're not going to have free grandma babysitting anymore, but this is just what is happening in your family. It's a new dynamic that you got to navigate.
Or just remember, you get what you paid for. If it's free, the kids probably drive it with grandma again. Tat for tat, as they say.
Shaky line crossing grandma.
Yep. Okay. All right. Another question that we have here is from Stephanie in Hollywood. She sent in an email. She said, am I a jerk for doing Publix pickup? It says here, I work 50 hours a week in Pompano, and I live in Hollywood. I've got 3 kids going to 3 different schools, 2 dogs, and a husband. I cook 5 out of 7 nights a week, and it is very helpful for me to do the Publix pickup sometimes and just pick up groceries on my way home. Well, someone is always parked in the designated pickup spot, and sometimes I have to park in the lines off to the side of the way. Yesterday, I pulled up, and the Publix girl was already coming to my car, and this guy walks by and yells at me. He said, that's not a parking spot. I told him, I'm like, look, I'm picking up my groceries and mind your own business. I was parked less than 30 seconds when another time I was picking up, and a guy walks by, hits the back of my car, and tells me to move it. I said, don't touch my car. And he starts yelling at me, calling me a fat ass for not getting out of the car to get my own groceries. Am I a jerk for doing a grocery pickup for convenience? This just goes to show you that Virginia's right. 9 out of 10 men are weird in parking lots. Now, I mean, it's not doing the Publix pickup. It's the fact that when that spot is full, you're pulling somewhere else.
And here's the deal with those spots. People that are jerks have now realized they can park there with 0 consequence, because unlike a handicap spot, nobody's enforcing those to make sure that you're actually doing curbside, pickup, carry out, whatever it is.
The real jerks are abusing the privilege.
Absolutely.
People are assuming you are too.
I've seen it. I've seen so many people parking in those spots, and they walk into the store just like a regular person, and they don't even care.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So she's not a jerk for doing that because, yeah, what are your other options? You're a legitimate customer that doesn't have a place to pull in at the place that you're supposed to.
What are you supposed to do? Is there a protocol if that spot's taken up?
I don't know because I've never done it.
The only way people are going to call you a jerk is if there's a protocol to do something else when they're, and if you're doing something illegal and blocking something and there is a protocol of what you're supposed to do, technically people are going to they'll get you for the jerk.
Yeah, where are you? Are you in a fire lane? Are you in, like, why are people hitting your car?
Because the fact that people are that irate, it makes me think that she's blocking something.
It seems like she's in a place where you don't normally park a car, but it's going to be convenient for the person bringing her groceries out to load into her car.
Right, but are you blocking the entrance or the exit? And people are pissed about that.
Because just because someone's parked there, that means they're getting their stuff too, probably, right?
No, they're probably just trying to walk in and out, and she's blocking the entrance or the exit.
So it's a domino effect of...
It's probably a fire lane.
It's running downhill because, yeah, now one person who is a jerk that, is maybe taking this spot, now she's taking something else. You ever seen that where somebody's a jerk 3 times removed?
She's a jerk by association.
Somebody forces you into kind of being a jerk.
Yeah, like if somebody parks bad and then you have to park bad to make your car fit.
And then when they leave, it looks like you're the one that parked bad, and then somebody leaves a note on your car, be like, way to park, jerk.
Totally, that's happened to me.
Sammy in the chat says you're kind of a jerk because you can't create your own parking spot in the middle of the road or anywhere else just because somebody's where you should be.
That's kind of where I'm siding with, too.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are messing it up for everybody, but you're always going to look like the bad guy if you're parked in the fire lane or blocking the entrance. I mean, people are hitting your car with their hand. That tells you something.
Well, you are now becoming part of the problem. Even though someone is being a jerk before you, you're actually making it worse, it sounds like.
Huh. Marissa said, yeah, that spot is for pickup only. Stop being lazy and park in the normal spot. And other people are saying, yeah, just park your car and go in and get your groceries.
That would be the other thing. If is parked illegally, you got to park the car and then.
Well, Publix doesn't have enough curbside pickup spots designated. Walmart does. Walmart's got it down pat because they do it on the side of their building away from where the general pop parks.
Yeah.
Walmart breaks it up. At least the two that I've gone to for curbside, they have it in a totally different area so it doesn't interfere with the normal parking spots.
And she also tacked on the fact that men are jerks, 9 out of 10 men, and it's a lot. Your case
9 out of 10 men are jerks in parking lots. I think we can all agree with that.
You're quoting Virginia now. It's looking more like the jerk side on this.
So I think the lesson with this is if somebody inconveniences you then don't have the right to inconvenience someone else.
You're making it
Then you become a jerk.
Well, you're making it worse for everybody.
2 wrongs make me feel better.
Okay.
She also has a point. There's a lot of people who believe that as well.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. People are signing that you're a jerk on that.
It's a mess.
And that Publix may need to reassess their pickup and delivery situation.
Publix has to. They still have those sandwiches on their board. That when you go to order those sandwiches at Publix, they're number one. It's the number one sandwich on the Publix board in the sub area,
And it's not even available.
The falafel one, yeah.
So Publix has a lot of things they need to correct today.
There's some things they got to talk about. I would like to be on the board.
Hopefully they're listening because Jay Bird has spoken.
What's just an odd thing to have is your number one sandwich on the sandwich board, and then no one knows how to make it, or they have to go.
Okay.
It's the weird thing.
Road trip to Lakeland, you think?
I would love that. If I was going to Lakeland,
you and me on a goofy mission to try to confront the Publix management to fix some things.
That is such a power trip. I mean, like a powered vacation trip. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's what we do.
That.
We handle the parking situation and we handle what's on the sub board.
I'm going up that way this weekend to go to the LSU FSU game.
That's how you get this bird in a suit and tie over here.
We can make it happen.
I would take that so seriously. I have so many great ideas for Publix.
Write them down. Let's get it together. Let's make this thing happen. There's a new item that apparently you're going to be able to buy. I'm not sure if Publix is going to be carrying the pumpkin spice butt wipes, but it's something that you can actually order on Amazon. How do you look for them? What exactly do they do? And we're going to play a fun game of pumpkin spice, real or fake, coming up next.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who'll stay. You know
always love coming out with new pumpkin spice things every single year, and it's pretty much out in full force. I know Dunkin's had theirs out for a while. Starbucks just last week brought out their pumpkin spice lattes. They said it's the earliest they've done it ever. And now there's a new product. If you just love all things pumpkin spice like Virginia does, they now have pumpkin spice butt wipes.
Get out of here.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, should you be putting anything on your butt that says spice in it? No, you should not.
If it makes it nice, try a little spice.
But doesn't spice scare you a little bit around that area?
It does seem like it'd be quite infected after.
I don't want a spicy BH.
According to the description, they're designed to keep your butt cozy with a pumpkin spice-inspired mix of clove, nutmeg, and other fall scents.
Okay. All right, now we've gone too far.
But nutmeg, clove, these are all, nature.
No.
And if you're sniffing your partner's butt, don't you want it to be nice and pumpkin spicy?
Look.
I want clean. I want a fresh scent. Maybe cotton, lemon, or linen. I don't want pumpkin spice BH.
I think
that's weird.
I think it's amazing.
Well, if you would like them, you can go onto Amazon right now and look for Dumpkin Spice Wipes. Dumpkin. That's what they're calling them.
Oh, you're being serious.
I'm being
It's
serious.
real.
Yes, this is real.
I can see this being real.
There's a lot going on right now. We got a hurricane and Dumpkin Spice. What?
Vlad the doll.
Vlad the doll. We just found
Kids
out.
dress up as cats.
Vlad the doll did do damage to Jay Bird yesterday. He forgot completely about something really bad that happened to him yesterday while Vlad the doll was watching him.
I don't think it was that bad. I forgot about it. We don't have to get into it now. You're kind of ruining Kevin's bit.
Sorry.
I mean, now she's talking about.
Now we're on Vlad the doll.
Well, Kevin brought him up.
She is right, Kevin. You need to bring him up.
Don't reference anything.
You can't say his name because I have Tourette's, and I will immediately say whatever I just learned about Vlad.
I brought Vlad into the studio. He cursed your show.
He cursed all of us.
Oh, this is Vlad's fault that we're derailed.
My menopause is now his fault.
Yes.
I agree.
Somebody said minutes after signing on to the show yesterday and seeing Vlad the doll, I came within inches of hitting a German Shepherd. Then I almost hit a little girl on her bike. It's evil.
Oh my gosh.
Or maybe it's just a terrible driver.
Instead of watching KVJ TV, watch the road.
Right. We're going to blame Vlad the doll for everything.
I can't drive and watch
what did I do,
YouTube.
man?
It sounds like they're driving and
watching YouTube.
Yeah. Right. It's Vlad the doll's fault, dang you.
I like that we have a new scapegoat.
That's an amazing text.
For our own personal insufficiencies, we can blame Vlad. You should not be driving and watching YouTube, sir.
Well, before Vlad the doll derailed this segment, we were talking about pumpkin spice. So I've got a fun challenge for you because for years now, they've been coming out with really bizarre pumpkin spice products like pumpkin spice butt wipes. So you got to tell me, is this real or fake? Pumpkin spice Axe body spray, real or fake, Virginia?
Axe body spray is more for men's.
Okay.
Did they make a pumpkin spice? Because pumpkin spice is more for white women. I'm going to go no.
You're going to say that one's fake?
Yeah.
You are correct. No, they do not have a pumpkin spice Axe body spray.
If you're going to spray Axe body spray in your face and in your eyes, don't.
Okay, yeah.
Why
Good
would you
advice.
do that?
We did that for the roommate Olympics, me and Denny's. Who could spray in their eyes the longest? I won.
Congratulations.
It's a wonder you haven't lost an eye.
It's a wonder you're alive, actually.
Yeah,
Here's a
you're
wonder.
defying the odds.
Pumpkin spice Crest toothpaste.
Yes, that's real.
That is not real.
Okay.
That is not. They don't have that yet. Pumpkin spice Pringles, Virginia. Is that a real or fake pumpkin spice product?
Pumpkin spice Pringles. You know how I feel about Pringles.
Uh-huh.
They're not really a chip. I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that, though. I'm going to say it's real.
That is real.
I know she doesn't love Pringles. I do, and they do a fantastic job of coming out with different flavors.
But that's too different.
They're creative. I didn't love the pumpkin either, but they really do crush it with the flavor game.
Okay. How about this? Is there such a thing as a pumpkin spice Kit Kat, Jaybird?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, there is. Very nice. Okay, what about a pumpkin spice Snickers candy bar, Virginia?
Pumpkin spice Snickers.
Yeah. Is that real or fake?
They got a lot of Snickers, but I don't think I've seen a pumpkin spice. No, it's fake.
You're right about that. Very nice. Yeah, they don't have that one yet.
Kit Kat, to go back to Kit Kat, they also do a lot of different flavors, more than other candy bars. I salute you, Kit Kat. I see you doing the work.
We had some awesome listeners drop off some Kit Kats from like Thailand.
Okay.
They do like all kind of crazy fun, like overseas flavors with Kit Kat. You know where they sell them?
No.
Like in the head shops, in the bong shops, like Glass Chamber.
Okay,
They've
yeah.
got all these like Thailand Kit Kats and like cheesecake flavor Kit Kat, green tea flavored Kit Kat.
Really?
When you have the munchies, that's a good place to go.
Okay. Apparently so. Okay, what do you think about this? Pumpkin spice Jif peanut butter. Jaybird, is that real or is that fake?
If they haven't done it, they're crazy. I
Okay.
think it would do very well. I'm going to go with that is fake. Gosh.
That's real.
Always
You
go
talked yourself out of it.
I was going to say, I'm like...
you went the opposite way.
When you said fake, I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, I thought for sure you...
You know what that is? That's
Well,
Vlad. It's Vlad.
It's totally Vlad. He's doing his... He's working that crazy magic again.
Possessed doll.
You do need to talk about what Vlad did to you yesterday, because that could all be playing here.
Our derailment. We never even said what it was.
It's all in play.
We derailed the show. Didn't give a payoff, and people are now angry. Like, well, what did he do? What happened?
Yeah. Pretty amazing. We're good.
It's Vlad.
We are good. Okay, Virginia, what do you think about this? Real or fake pumpkin spice product? Pumpkin spice juicy fruit gum. Real or fake?
Pumpkin spice juicy fruit gum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go real.
Gonna go real. That's your first miss. That one's fake. They don't have that one
Hey,
yet.
juicy fruit, their taste does not last that long.
It doesn't.
I mean, we can walk on the we can get to the moon. We can go to outer space, build all these rockets, all this technology. We can't get everlasting gum.
Well, there is a brand called Extra, and it does last, but not juicy fruit.
It don't last. I mean, does it really last?
Yeah, it
that
does.
long?
Extra's pretty good.
More than
Yeah,
30
but
mins.
It's like mint. We want fruity taste.
Yeah, the
Thank
fruity
you.
doesn't. I don't know why, but yeah, I will. I chew Extra all day, every day, and I'd say it's got a good 30-minute plus clock on
I
it.
can't get some Hubba Bubba that lasts me 4 hours long.
Thank you.
It's only Extra.
Watermelon.
A little grape.
Grape. Yeah.
Extra's the only one that's cornered the market on maintaining gum flavor.
Maybe that's my new mission.
So the one that doesn't taste great lasts forever. Thanks.
Gives you great breath there, Virginia.
You just bring good topics in here, Kev, and we have to just kind of go. It's hard for us not to expand on these topics.
I hear you.
What's that gum that goes and spits in your mouth?
Gusher.
The goo.
I love Gushers.
Gusher gum is the best, Kevin.
They should do a pumpkin spice. What about this, Jaybird? Pumpkin spice M&Ms, real or fake?
Real.
That is real, yes. Very nice. And Virginia, your final one. What do you think? Pumpkin spice Skittles. Is that real or fake?
That's fake.
That is fake, yeah.
Skittles overrated, yo.
They say that all the Skittles are the same flavor and they're just colored different.
They should change their name to Toothache in a Bag.
Doesn't have a great ring to it, but
Your dentist loves us.
Skittles does hit harder as a name.
what about this bird? Pumpkin spice kettle corn, real or fake?
That is real.
That one is real. Very nice. Okay, Virginia, you score a 4, bird. You got a 3. Not too bad. All right, coming up here on the KVJ show, we are just about 1 hour away from giving you another chance at guessing WRMF's high-low cash jackpot. Then we do at the top of every hour till we get a winner coming up.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, when I hear a story like this, I am just so happy that the snack pack doesn't use pyrotechnics when they're on stage. Who was performing and got hit in the face by pyrotechnics? Oh my gosh. I'll tell you who this happened to coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher Screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. An earlier disabled vehicle has been moved off to the left shoulder on 95 southbound in the area of Hillsborough Boulevard, but you're still seeing some stop-and-go traffic through the area. Give yourself about an extra 10 minutes there this morning. There's also an accident that was cleared up on 95 northbound at Broward Boulevard that has been moved off to the left shoulder. Watch for stop-and-go traffic there as well. Plus, we have a crash to watch for causing heavy delays on 10th Avenue North. This one is at Boutwell Road. If you can avoid that area, make sure you do this morning. And another accident is tying you up on Congress Avenue. This one at Summit Boulevard. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named #1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
When you're drinking a frozen beverage from McDonald's, your brain may not like how refreshingly cold it is. But the rest of your body? Oh, yes. It's gonna relish every moment of it. Because there are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's.
Try new frozen drinks like frozen Hawaiian Punch, frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, or tasty frozen Coke. At participating McDonald's, Coca-Cola and Fanta are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company. Hawaiian Punch is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up, Inc.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You know what sounds good? Like, really, really good? A breakfast bagel at McDonald's. And guess what? They're back. I'm talking about those freshly toasted bagels with real butter. Like a tender steak, egg, and cheese bagel. Or how about a delicious apple with smoked bacon, egg, and cheese bagel? Or maybe you'll go for a savory and tasty sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. No matter which one you choose, it's the breakfast bagel you've been waiting for. And it's back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's.
We buy any car. Why sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com? Because when you trade in, you're dealing with a dealer. And sure, they're interested in a good deal. For them, not for you. Come to WeBuyAnyCar.com instead. All we do is buy cars. You get in, get out, and get paid at a fair price. So don't take chances with a trade-in. Go to WeBuyAnyCar.com for a free online valuation. Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.
We are so excited. This Friday, it is the grand opening celebration of Mint Eco Car Wash, the brand new location right there on Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, just west of 95, right where the old Olive Garden used to be. It's a beautiful, expansive, amazing new car wash. Mint Eco Car Wash, a fresh approach to washing cars. They are a green company that cares about the environment and has won all kinds of environmental awards, eco-friendly business awards, sustainability awards, and 2 years in a row, they won Best Car Wash and Detail Center from the Post. MintEcoCarWash.com. They do it right. And this Friday, come see me. I'm going to be out there for the grand opening celebration, giving out free Chick-fil-A sandwiches, giving out tons of gift cards and prizes, and a gift from the International Diamond Center. It's going to be a party. The brand new location is opening up on Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Now they have 4 locations with more coming soon. Go to MintEcoCarWash.com.
Jim Gaffigan here with some more Straight Talk. Let's take a moment to appreciate our sweet children, loving grandparents, and eternal soulmates. Now let's use them to save money on wireless. Because with the Straight Talk Silver Plan, you get 4 lines for just $25 a month with unlimited data and no contracts. So add those human pawns, loved ones, and save money. Thanks, kids. They're finally worth it. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
Get 4 lines on Silver Unlimited for $25 per line per month, plus taxes and fees. For data management practices and additional terms, visit straighttalk.com.
Injured in an accident? At Lytle Riders, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath, we have a team of attorneys with over 450 years of combined experience. With offices throughout South Florida, our team is ready to fight for you. You will pay nothing unless we win your case. Visit Lytle Rider at foryourrights.com, main office, West Palm Beach.
I can't believe how much it costs for gas now.
I never pay full price. I just use the free Upside app, and I get cash back for every gallon of gas I buy.
You actually get paid real cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
I earn back up to 25 cents a gallon every time I buy gas. I've made over $300 already.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MORE18 for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back in your first fill up. That's code MORE18. Cashback's not available in gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
It's probably a good 10 years I knew I needed to get glasses or contact lenses, and I just wasn't feeling it. I feel like they're very restrictive. Going to the beach, going to the pool, it doesn't work with glasses. So I didn't want to do a LASIK procedure because I thought it was going to be painful and expensive. Then I started talking to people about their LASIK experiences at Panu Laser, and I found out it was the exact opposite. They said it was so easy. Their procedure was done in under 45 minutes, and they went to the best eye doctor you possibly could. They really loved and trusted Dr. Mutiella. So I went for a free consultation, and I found out that he's performed over 100,000 LASIK procedures using only state-of-the-art lasers, and my procedure actually would only take 90 seconds. In and out the door in 45, back to work the very next day. Easy and affordable, and a payment plan we need no money for a full year. Plus, when you drop my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, they'll take an additional $500 off. So book it today. PanuLaser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
The blockbuster event of the summer is here.
Outrunning a helicopter isn't exactly what I had in mind for my beach getaway.
But this isn't another full-throttle action movie. It's the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Wait, what?
Featuring the action-packed 2023 Nissan Rogue and Nissan Sentra, with sport modes that give the performance of a lifetime.
Stealing my spotlight.
And now comes the real star of the show.
Get 0% APR financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims. Availability is limited, so shop your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today.
Better hurry. These offers won't get a sequel.
For well-qualified buyers, 0% APR financing for 36 months on new 2023 Rogue excluding S-Trim and dealer stock. Example, 36 months financing at $27.78 per month per thousand finance. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and NMAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 9/5/23.
I love the team at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. You know, Dr. Rankin did my mommy makeover, and everybody there is just amazing. The same staff has been there forever. The nurses, they all listen, they care. I love the atmosphere. I love the vibe. You're going to love it too. Go to aquaplasticsurgery.com. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Bauermeister, and now the new female plastic surgeon, Dr. Dizelle, they are all ready to help you look better and feel better. They listen and they care. With offices in Jupiter and in Boca, go online, see the before and after pictures. You can see the difference and see the life-changing surgeries. Read the testimonies of the patients and see the beautiful things they have to say about their surgical experience. It's all waiting for you at aquaplasticsurgery.com, and then see them in Jupiter or in Boca. aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Experience the Anajar Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
The Dirt of the Day, powered by Giving Boost.
Did you see what happened to Ellie Goulding on stage in the UK? She was performing at a festival called the Victorious Festival. When she was singing her song Miracle, a pyrotechnic went off and at the wrong time, wasn't supposed to be going off, hit her right in the face.
Dang.
Can you imagine?
No.
You're up there performing and you get hit in the face with a firework?
Did the show go on?
She was seen screaming and cursing and crying as she ran away from the machine and from the stage holding her face. They helped her put herself together backstage, and she came back out to complete her set.
Okay.
All right.
I mean,
the show must go on.
Talk about a power player. Good for you, girl. Firework goes off in my face, I'm going to call it a day.
Yeah, I've had enough.
That's Vlad.
Yeah.
That's the universe telling me it's time to get off the stage. Selena Gomez had a little scary personal issue. I don't know what she did, but she broke her hand and had to have hand surgery. I guess there's no additional information on how or where or when, but she had to have surgery to repair her broken hand.
Dying.
her single, her new single soon. That's tricky. Her single is single soon is now out. So
single soon is that got any traction, Kev?
A lot of people are saying it's about the weekend, and that the lyrics are about their relationship and all like the things that he did and she did and all that. But of course, her camp is denying it. But everybody's saying it's definitely about the weekend.
Is it supposed to be a banger, Kev?
Well, it's the one we played on Friday. You did not like it.
I mean, that means nothing.
I have no taste.
It's probably going to be a huge hit then.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, it is about that time once again to play a fun little round of Do It To Be.
No!
Oh, yeah. It is about time to go down. You can watch it on KVJ TV coming up next.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. You got those pretty eyes in your head. You know it. You got me dancing in my bed, so let me show it. You are exactly what I want. Kinda cool and kinda not. Wanna give myself to you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I got my head out the sunroof. You got me stuck on the thought of you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. La da la da da la da da. La da 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 dee da da la da 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 la da la da la da da. La da la da 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 da.
Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of Do It, bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go. Today, you got Virginia and Jaybird teaming up to take on Denny's and Suits.
Who's doing what?
Virginia, you're going to be the gambler. Bird will be the responder on your team. And Denny's is going to be the gambler. And Suits will be the responder.
Oh. So we're going to feel the effects of Vlad right here, right now.
Jaybird's new possessed doll.
Yes.
I can feel him working his dangerous magic on me now.
Okay. All right. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to take a guess on who I think is going to win. I'm going to show the camera real quick on KVJ TV so that they know who I'm choosing for today's W. Last week, I broke the terrible streak I had of picking 12 losers in a row. So I got one. Let's see if I can make a streak of 2. Okay, so first up here on the show, we're going to go with Virginia and Jaybird. And the first topic is movies by Mark Wahlberg. Okay. So, Virginia, you're the gambler. How many Mark Wahlberg movies can Jaybird name in 10 seconds?
My boy likes movies.
Okay.
My boy knows a lot about movies.
Uh-huh.
I have faith I'm going to say Jay Bird can do 3 Mark Wahlberg movies.
Okay, and what do you think about that, Denny's?
I think I'd have to raise it to 4. I think Suits could do 4.
Can do 4
There's
Mark.
2 where I know Bird can get 3.
Okay. All right, Virginia. What are you thinking here? Mark Wahlberg movies. Do you want to raise or call?
I think Bird can do 5.
Okay. I'll take it to 5 then. All right, Denny's, how do you feel about that? Raise or call?
5 movies.
5 movies by Mark Wahlberg that he's appeared in.
Whatever. I'm going to raise it to 6. I just feel like Bird can get that.
Okay, we're at 6 now.
Do it, bitch.
Okay, 6.
It's hard.
Movies by Mark Wahlberg.
Suits,
you got to do it starting now.
Italian Job. You've got Fear. You've got Patriots Day, Ted 1 and 2. Daddy's Home. That's all I
He got 6? Is that right?
I've never heard of Patriots Day.
Yeah, no, that's one.
got. Yeah,
That
I
is
watched it
one?
the other day, actually. It's a good movie.
Is Ted 2 called Ted 2? Because you got me on Top Gun before.
Yeah, no, it is called Ted 2, and Fear he is in with Reese Witherspoon. That is a point.
Wow.
Oh, I can't
For
believe you knew
Suits.
that. Oh, Patriots.
Okay.
Damn it. Never underestimate Suits.
I
Oh, my
just am
gosh.
stunned over
I'm
here.
so stunned myself.
And I don't know why. He's the kid. He's the prodigy. He's
This
done
is
it.
his game.
He does it all the
He
time.
walks through the hallways on Tuesday with that chest all puffed out.
I can't tell if it's Suits being awesome or Vlad being terrible.
It's both. 2 things can be happening at the same
You're
time.
right. You're right.
Okay, pretty impressive round. They start off
boy.
with the first point.
All right, Bird. We got to get serious.
Look, he sang for his supper and he nailed it.
I can't believe you got that.
Okay, next up, we're going to be doing universities in the Southeastern Conference, known as the SEC. It is a sports league. Okay, we're going to start off with Denny's as the gambler. How many of those can Suits name in 10 seconds? Universities in the SEC.
I'm not even sure I understand what this even is. I mean, I feel bad for Suits on this one. I don't even know.
We got the athletic minds of Suits and Denny's.
I mean, this is just the worst
It's a
category we could ever
grouping
get.
of colleges that play each other in sports for a championship.
I'm banking that Suits, or he just knows universities.
Okay. How many can he name?
I guess I'm going to start off at 3. I have no idea.
Going to go with 3. Okay. All right, Virginia. What do you think about with Jaybird?
This is tricky because I went to an SEC school, and it's just tricky because not all the schools in the South are the SEC. So it's tricky.
It is.
I'm going to go to 4.
Going to go to 4 universities. Okay.
I hate to underestimate Suits, but I'm going to say do it because I just don't even know.
Okay, he's
how
called
many he could
Jaybird. You're going to have to
possibly
name 4 universities in the Southeastern Conference in 10 seconds. Your time begins now.
Ohio State, University of Michigan, Michigan State, New York State, LSU, Maine University, NYU, Pepperdine.
I have no idea.
You got 1.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't even know what that.
SEC?
I don't
Florida,
watch college
Alabama,
football, dog.
Georgia, Tennessee, teams that are in the Southeast.
Southeastern Conference?
I don't watch. I have no idea.
South. The name isn't South.
I'll have to tell you, dog.
You know New
I had
York
no
is not
idea.
South, right?
I just started naming stuff.
Ohio?
I'm sorry. I don't have to tell
Oh
you.
my gosh. You were an athlete. You should be embarrassed.
Okay, they're
Vlad!
1 away from a win now.
Vlad again.
Wow. Okay. Here
I feel
we
bad
go.
if I underestimated Suits on that. I just didn't even know what that was. I still don't even get it. You guys gave me an example.
Well, then you threw me. I was like, well, there could be. I went to here. And there could be schools that don't know. I didn't know what was going on there. I don't even know if I even heard South in there. I was with Denny. I don't know what was going
I don't
on.
even know what that category was. We'll move on, Kevin.
We'll move on, but we'll fight about this later.
I don't even know what I'm fighting about.
You're an athlete.
No, I rode the bench.
Okay, next
Went to small
category
school.
is female comedians.
He doesn't like them and doesn't think they're funny.
Who, Suits?
You.
That's not true.
I'm kidding.
Okay. All right. How many of them can he name in 10 seconds?
We going Virginia and Bird here?
Yes, Virginia and
We're
Jay
starting
Bird.
it.
Yes, you are. Back to you.
Show me 4.
4 female comedians. Denny's, what about with Suits?
Bird will know 4. Ugh, I have to raise it to 5 then.
Okay, we're at 5. Okay, Virginia, do you want to raise or call?
Let's do 6.
Okay, we're at 6 female comedians in 10 seconds. Denny's, for Suits, you want to raise it or call it?
I'd have to raise it to 7.
Yes.
Suits would have to name 7.
7 female comedians in 10 seconds.
I'm not trying to stall. This is just so hard.
I
feel
know.
like Bird can get
You're
6.
not trying to stall. It's the same thing I do. I have to think about it.
What do you think here?
I think Bird could absolutely get 6.
Okay.
I just hate to throw it at Suits because 7's a lot. I'm just Suits sometimes pulls them out. I'm gonna say 7.
Okay, we're at 7.
I
Virginia.
just know Bird's gonna get 6.
It's now up to you. Do you raise or call at 7 for female comedians? How do you feel about your boy?
Well, I have all the confidence in the world because he does know comedians.
Uh-huh.
Suits surprised us and made me mad on the Mark Wahlberg one because
Yep, he was good.
I underestimated him. I think Bird can do 8.
We're at 8. Denny's, pressure back on you.
I'm gonna say do it, Bird. There's no way Suits could do 9.
Gonna put it on the Bird. 8 female comedians in 10 seconds. If you do not get this, the game is over. Your time begins now.
Rita Rudner, Judy Tenuta, Paula Poundstone, Whitney Cummings, Roseanne Barr, Ellen DeGeneres. You've got Whitney Cummings. Oh my gosh!
The game is over.
I couldn't.
How many would you have gotten, Suits?
Bird got 6.
Oh.
Suits? Is it not working?
Oh, it must not be.
His microphone, something's messed up.
He's
with
waving his hands around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It must be something in there or something.
I just hope I didn't understand.
Shocking. Our equipment's not working.
Yeah.
Mine not work?
Wow, that was a sweep, and I again chose the loser.
Wow. You picked me and Bird?
Yeah, well, I thought with female comedians.
I thought so too.
Yeah, and I thought the Mark Wahlberg movies he'd probably
went blind.
What about Saturday Night Live?
I just went blind. I'm having a really hard time thinking today.
Can we talk about what Vlad did to him yesterday?
And I was kind of shocked by the SEC one. That was interesting. I didn't know that was.
I honestly
threw everybody for a curve.
I honestly didn't even. I think she's right. I don't know why I went north for some reason. I'm just not thinking right.
He hit his head really hard yesterday, and he's not thinking right. He said.
Well, that sounds like a. Don't talk for me.
We need to go get you looked at.
I know.
Okay, so we've got a punishment for the losers and me. What exactly will it be? We will find out coming up next.
I want money.
Hey, friend, it's Danny and Megan. We're after news at 97.9 WRMF.
And don't forget, your next chance at high-low cash jackpot starts at 9 a.m. with the KVJ show and goes all the way until 5 with us.
You got to listen all day.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. We have a disabled vehicle currently blocking a left lane on the turnpike southbound right as you're approaching Lake Worth Road. Expect delays in the area. Plus, there's a crash on Okeechobee Boulevard causing delays at Sandsbury Way. Another accident tying you up on Hypoluxo Road right at Lawrence Road. And we have a major accident on 10th Avenue North right at Bowden Boutwell Road. If you can avoid that area, make sure you do this morning. As for Broward County, still moving slow between Atlantic Boulevard and Southwest 10th Street after an earlier accident on 95 northbound. Give yourself extra time through that area. And you're also under speed on 95 northbound between Sheridan Street and Broward Boulevard. Traffic service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named #1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Are you tired of sweating in your own home? Then it's time to call Air Around the Clock. Air Around the Clock is the largest Rheem dealer in South Florida with 135 trucks on the road every day. If your wife is hot, call us at 888-FIX-MY-AC.
So excited to tell everybody about Dr. Rosenthal in Boynton Beach and how amazing this beautiful lift is that he is doing. Go online, rosenthal-md.com. The beautiful lift is a facelift actually done in office. You don't have to be put completely under anymore. They don't have to knock you out. You're awake the entire time. You're getting a facelift. And it's so much easier and simple. Go online, rosenthal-md.com. Ask about that beautiful lift and how you can set up your consultation today. The staff is amazing. Michael, Jennifer, the nurses, Autumn, the whole staff. I loved our experience there. My daughter had her nose job with Dr. Rosenthal, and he was so amazing. Celebrating 20 years of beautiful facial plastic surgery, rosenthal-md.com.
The Dunkin' Run is here, and so are the deals. Add a $3 sausage, egg, and cheese to a medium or larger coffee. Time for a Dunkin' Run. America runs on Dunkin'. Offer valid with purchase of a medium or larger coffee. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
You know that expression, the grass is always greener on the other side? Well, with Massey Services, it's literally true. Why? Because Massey does what the others don't. Every lawn is unique. So Massey starts with a detailed analysis and then builds a customized plan to prevent and control weeds, diseases, and harmful pests. Then they aerate to ensure water and nutrients reach the roots of your lawn. That's the Massey difference. Expect more and get it.
Attention boaters, this Labor Day weekend, designate or be a sober skipper and always have life jackets readily available. Watch for marine life, dive flags, and others. Safe boating saves lives. This message brought to you by Marine Industries Association of Palm Beach County, Palm Beach Boat Show, and Holiday Boat Parade.
I took the family last week to Seminole Reef Grill to do the summer sunset menu. I love it. 3 courses, just $29 at Seminole Reef Grill. That's Sunday through Thursday from 4 to 6. Something I didn't realize, too, it's kind of a hot spot in there. If you're a single, go hang out at Seminole Reef Grill and sit at the bar. You'll love the vibe, you'll love the food, and you'll love the Key West casual atmosphere. It's a scratch kitchen, too. They make all their stuff from scratch. House-made desserts, including their magnificent ice cream, and a big, huge parking lot, easy to get in and get out. No parking garage, no valet, none of that. Seminole Reef Grill. Half-price wine bottles, too. Continue. Half-price wine bottles this summer. Check them out on US 1 in Palm Beach Gardens, just north of PGA. It's Seminole Reef Grill.
Every business deserves a great deal. That's why, for a limited time, we're launching the Mobile Made Free event. With Comcast Business Internet, new and existing customers can get 1 year of unlimited mobile for free. Yep, you heard that right. An entire year, free. It's our best internet, powered by the next generation 10G network and with 99.9% reliability, plus 1 line of free mobile for a year. The Mobile Made Free event is happening now.
Get started with internet and advanced security for $39 a month for 12 months with no annual contract. Plus, for a limited time only, ask how new and existing customers can get 1 year of unlimited mobile for free during the Mobile Made Free event. Call or go online today to learn more. Ends 9/21/2023. EcoBill and autopay required. New 100 megabits per second internet and Security Edge customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Mobile offer requires 100 megabits per second internet and new unlimited intro mobile service. Other restrictions apply.
If you're like me and you love everything anti-aging, you're going to love Begin Anew. They are all about the anti-aging, all about the things you can do with your skin, with your blood work, everything to help you look better and feel better. I had one of those Diamond Glow Hydrofacials a couple weeks ago. Wow. My skin looked and felt so amazing. The Morpheus 8 system is incredible for skin tightening, but they also do photo facials, peels, all of that. And maybe you've been struggling with hormones and weight loss. At Begin Anew, they've got the semaglutide. Mention my name and get $75 off the cost of your treatment at beginanewmed.com. Female owned and operated. Experts when it comes to everything hormones, menopause, and anti-aging. We love it. Go to beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com and see them right there in Jupiter on Indiantown Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. Beginanewmed.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Get ready to turn up the heat this summer with sizzling deals at hgregg.com on Military Trail. Discover their huge selection of vehicles to embrace the thrill of the road in style and just within your budget. hgregg.com. Save more, drive happy.
Starting off the day dry with increasing clouds and definitely increasing winds. Temperatures this morning in the upper 70s, low 80s, then the low 90s this afternoon. And by this afternoon, winds are going to be gusting near 30 miles an hour. Severe storms possible later today. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Jennifer Correa on 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Open House Home Insurance. Getting your home insured in Florida can be a real nightmare, but with Open House Home Insurance, you can get a free quote online and see the hundreds you could be saving in less time than it took to listen to this ad. Start your savings and get details at openhouseinsurance.com. This advertisement does not constitute a binding offer or guarantee of coverage.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, coming up, we've got another jackpot for you on WRMF's High Low Cash. You can take a guess at it. The jackpot could be up to $5,000. Hopefully you have been paying attention to all the guesses that we've had yesterday, because we did not get a jackpot winner from when we started yesterday at 9 a.m. So hopefully we're going to get a winner coming up. If not, listen to the top of every single hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. today to win.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, just a second ago in Do It B, we had Virginia and Jaybird taking the L to Denny's and Suits. Virginia the gambler, Jaybird the guesser. And you had Suits as the guesser with Denny's as the gambler. Now, Hollywood Billy went in, and if you look at the numbers, again, I chose the loser. I went with Virginia and Jaybird, but as a gambler, Virginia wins 82% of the time, and Denny's as a gambler wins 22% of the time. Plus, if you look at the combo of Virginia gambling with Jaybird guessing, they win 67% of the time. With Denny's gambling and Suits guessing, only 40% of the time. So again, I chose the odds-on favorite, and the underdog has won again.
This was all on me.
Another upset.
I was just, I had a terrible round. I just couldn't, I'm just not firing.
Yeah.
On all cylinders. I'm just not firing today, baby.
Crazy.
That's what happens when you hit your head.
Mm-hmm. So, since I chose the loser and Virginia Jaybird lost, we're going to be faced off with the punishment. We have our good friends with Bush Wildlife back in here again today. It is going to be a mouse shower. Now, how exactly does this happen, Virginia? I know you and Amy worked hard on putting this one together.
Yeah, so Amy at Bush Wildlife is so awesome when it comes to everything animal. And, you know, they have a bunch of mice over there. Unfortunately, mice are the food for the snakes, and that's just how the circle of life works, y'all. And so we are tapping into the mice food supply. Christian is here this morning from Bush Wildlife. Amy is actually working.
Oh, okay.
She's meeting with all kinds of important government people about the opening of Bush Wildlife and Jupiter Farms. Good morning, Christian.
Yes, good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for having us out.
Thank you for always helping us and bringing us fun animals.
Anytime.
Okay, so how is this going to work?
I think the losing team members have to sit in the box while they get mice poured on them, and they just have to take it. Mice shower.
Okay. All right, so how do we, after the mice are in the box, does the person in the box have to catch the mice and put them out of the box?
I think so.
So wait, what are we doing?
I don't know. I'm just learning about this as well, Jay Bird.
How are we doing this?
It's mice in a box.
First step is to get in the box.
Right. Okay. So you got to get in the box. Okay. All right. Virginia and Jay Bird are heading in the box.
Kevin, you look scared. I am too.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how this
Virginia was
is.
in charge of this punishment.
Okay.
Who's making the mice rain? Is that me? Okay.
Okay.
Do I get down in the...
I don't know. Okay. So you get down in the box. Okay. You're down in there.
Can you see me?
Okay.
I don't think anyone can see it.
These are fast. Do you want me to knock your TikTok?
No. I don't. I ask Kevin. I really don't.
I don't know.
Well, so I could put a
What are we
camera on for KVJ TV, or I could run the TikTok.
Oh
Which one do you
yeah.
want?
Put a camera on for KVJ TV. Oh boy.
Are we ready? I'm never gonna be ready.
Okay, so how are we? I just want to make sure we know how we're getting the mice out without the mice being harmed. Do we have that worked out yet?
The person in the box is gonna have to grab them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only way, Kevin.
Okay.
Okay.
That's called do it, bitch.
Okay.
Oh my God! I don't like this. Oh my God! It's on my arm.
There's a mouse on my butt.
I don't. I'm really not. Oh my God!
Okay, so she is taking the mice and she's dropping into the bikes right now.
Can we please keep track how many mice are in here?
What-
They're on my hands, man.
Okay, so she's. How many mice do you
Oh
have?
God!
I think 10.
Okay, so you got. So we'll do.
20.
Okay, we'll do 5.
I don't like it.
We'll do 5 each.
Oh boy.
Okay.
They're so active.
Oh, that's what mice do. They're loving you guys.
There's a mice crawling.
How many more do I have to go through?
I think there's 10 mice, so we'll do 5 each.
Guys! It's on my eye. They're crawling up me, man. There's a lot in here, dog.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, and Virginia's getting.
Oh man. Okay, that's it. All right.
Okay. All right, so you got 5.
5 and 5.
5 and 5. Okay.
I don't
All right.
wanna...
Now the next trick, I guess, Bird. Now you got a thing about mice, right? You're not a big fan of mice. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit.
Okay. All right. So what you need to do, Jay Bird, is you now need to get the 5 mice and hand them back out of the box, I guess.
Okay.
Is how this goes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
It's by my ear.
Okay. All right. Bird is in a box. I do see a mouse on your hat.
Should I just
Yeah,
grab
yeah,
it?
you can go ahead and.
Can we take advantage of
Yeah.
the situation?
Okay.
Mouse on my dress.
Okay,
All
how
right.
long is the punishment supposed to...
Okay, we got 2 mice out of Bird's box now.
They like your head.
Okay, we got 3. Okay. We got 4. Look how well she can wrangle those mice.
Daddy,
She has 4 in her hands at one time.
take my mice.
Okay. And we got 2 out. Okay. So Bird's getting these. Okay. So you got, did anybody get mice poo on them?
Yes.
Okay.
I have wet.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Peed on me.
Mouse peed on you. Okay.
It did at B2.
Okay. All right. Well, we got, did we get all your mice out of your box, Jay Bird?
Yes.
Okay.
I brought a change of clothes.
All right. Okay, Virginia, do you have mice still on you?
I do. I have a mouse up my dress, Kevin.
Oh, good heavens.
And he's pulled me
He's
up.
going spelunking. Look out.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right, you got him? Do all mice accounted for?
No, there's still a mouse in here. Is it in my dress?
Is it in your...
Oh my God.
I was going to say, is it in
Do you
your
see
box?
it?
But
There's 2? Okay, so it fell out of my underpants.
so you have 2 mice still stuck in your box?
Oh my God.
Okay, don't move.
I am covered in pee.
Oh God.
Okay, Bird, you're out of mice, correct?
I am. There's so much pee on me.
You might have to get that mouse out of Virginia's underwear.
There's so much pee on my leg.
Okay. All right. Do we have all? You have 2 mice still left in your box, Virginia?
I do.
Okay. All right. Let's get those mice out of your box.
Okay.
Okay. Virginia's going to wrangle those and get those up.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. So we got all. Yeah, they are quick. Think about mice. 2 things they love. They are very fast.
Okay.
They don't want to be pet.
They don't want to be pet. Okay, Bird, you got it? Okay, I think you guys have paid off the punishment. Okay. Good enough. Okay. All right, I will get to mine here in a second. I just want to make sure we got all the mice accounted for. Okay, we got 10 mice.
10 mice.
10 mice. Okay, we got 10 mice. Okay, very nice. All right, I am going to take a mouse bath here in just a second as well. I will hop in the box, and I don't care. You can throw them all on me, and then we'll get the mice wherever they might fall. Also, some whacked out news is on the way, too.
You flip the script for the hell of it. Addicted to betrayal, but you're relevant. You're terrified to look down. Cause if you dare, you see the glare of everyone you burn just to get there. It's coming back around. And I keep my side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what I mean. Cause karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat. Purring in my lap cause it loves me. Flexing like a Vegas acrobat. Me and karma vibe like that. Spider boy, king of thieves. Weave your little webs of opacity. My pennies made your crown. Trick me once, trick me twice. Don't you know that cash ain't the only price? It's coming back around. And I keep my side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what I mean. Cause karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat. Purring in my lap cause it loves me. Flexing like a Vegas acrobat. Me and karma vibe like that. Ask me what I learned from all those years. Ask me what I earned from all those tears. Ask me why so many they, but I'm still here. Cause karma is the thunder, rattling your ground. Karma's on your scent like a bounty hunter. Karma's gonna track you down, step by step from town to town. Sweet like justice, karma is a queen. Karma takes all my friends to the summit. Karma is the guy on the screen, coming straight home to me. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat. Purring in my lap cause it loves me. Flexing like a Vegas acrobat. Me and karma vibe like that. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a guy. Karma's a relaxing thought.
Mice are smelly. Wow.
Dude,
That's terrible.
The chat room's already calling us out. They're going to be saying that they smell like urine all show, and they are right. I smell like mouse urine.
A mouse peed on me and ripped my dress.
It is so gross. And then I try to clean up with Lysol. I thought they were human wipes. They were Lysol wipes. Now my skin's burning.
You need Mysol.
I need Mysol.
Mysol.
Very good.
Okay, I'm going to do a quick climb into the box.
Okay.
Give me a
They're gonna
little
pee on
mouse
you.
shower here so I get covered in mouse pee. I guess that's probably the worst part of this punishment is,
It's pungent, baby.
yeah, getting that mouse urine bath.
It's pretty gnarly.
Okay. All right, here I go.
The Kevin Ralston's stepping into the box. It's very hard to get out. And watch your nards getting in and out, Kevin.
The nards there.
There you go.
How's that stretch zone working?
Yay, I would have not gotten this box 3 weeks ago.
All right. Kevin now in the box, and here comes the mice.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, bring on the mouse.
Take the mice.
Mouse
Take 'em.
one.
Mices.
Yeah, put him on his shoulder.
Oh.
I don't want
Hey, let's see how good that hair really is.
Oh, they're climbers.
Is that hair as tough as Kevin Ralston says? Put it on mouse.
Come on, mouse. Pee, 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 pee,
I got 4
Pete.
mice in the box right now.
4 mice in the box.
Coming. Oh, there
5.
There we go. 5 mice.
Kevin paying off his do it be punishment right now.
Yeah, hello, mices.
All right, good job,
Okay.
Kevin.
All
You
right.
did it.
Oh, how cute, huh? You little thing.
Hey, little-
The real-
Oh, you just dropped one.
Sorry.
That was actually kind of terrifying when they fall.
Oh, sorry. You get that one.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Virginia's about to grab the wrong mouse by the tail.
That's not a mouse.
That's not a mouse. That was something else, and that's connected.
They move fast.
They do move fast.
Oh, God.
Very
the biggest
good.
challenge is getting in and out of that box. Oh, my gosh. All right. Okay, thank you guys very much. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can get out.
All right,
Lord.
Kevin's trying to get
Come on,
out.
Kevin, you can do it.
All right, there we go. Rat mouse showers.
And thank you to Bush Wildlife for coming in last week and this week. Don't forget, they're going to be closing. They have to close for a whole month as they switch from their Jupiter location to their Jupiter Farms location. They could really use donations because normally they'd make like $60,000 a month.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to be closed down from September 9th will be our last day open for visitation. Our hospital will remain open.
Got it.
And then sometime during that month between September 9th and October 14th, yeah, we'll be moving everything.
I love it. Congratulations on the
Yeah.
new spot.
Oh,
That is
thank
cool.
you.
That's exciting. But yeah, if anybody has a few extra bucks to donate to Bush Wildlife this month, they could really use it because September is going to be a little dark with no visitors and no donations.
I guess we're seeing you guys next week for brushing alligators' teeth. Is that right?
That's right. Get ready.
Okay. All right. Excited for that next week. That's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Got an email here. How would you handle this situation? This mom is not real happy because apparently it says here, my husband has my son doing all of his sister's schoolwork. In the email, it says, my daughter has her dad wrapped around her little finger. She's always been his princess, and he has always given her everything she wants. I'm happy that there is a lot of love there, but I'm afraid that my husband coddles our daughter too much. How is she ever going to grow into a strong, independent woman if her father is always coddling her? Now, our son's in the 9th grade, our daughter's in the 7th, and our son excels in school, and our daughter does just enough to get by. When they were younger, my son would tutor his sister, but now I found out that my husband is paying our son to outright do some of his sister's homework assignments for money. Ooh. I vented my frustration to my husband, but he doesn't agree with me. He says it's not a big deal, and our daughter will make it fine through life because she has a family that loves her and will never abandon her. But what about the unthinkable happens and we aren't around to be there for her? How should I handle this? I've thought about paying my son more money to not help his sister with an assignment than he gets from his dad, but I do really realize just how ridiculous that might sound. What would you do if you were me? Is this a big deal if one sibling is doing the homework of another sibling?
Well, I don't know. You tell me how it worked out in your family.
Yeah, we had something very similar. That's why when I saw this email, I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I know. I've been there. And, for me, I feel kind of like the mom does, and I think my wife would probably take the side of the dad. And I can tell you what the Mexican queen would say. She's like, look at our daughter. She's doing fine. She's doing well. She made it through school, and everything is all good. So what were you worried about? Everything that you were worried about back in the day, none of it is, become an issue at all. So in a sense, she would be right in that. But for me, I just feel like you're robbing the child of the opportunity to learn. To me, learning is a privilege. There are so many kids in the world who would love to have a valuable education and would kill for that opportunity. For you to pass it off and not let her have the education, I think you're only robbing her later. You never know when this stuff might come into play that you need to use it.
You are making her less smart,
Right.
less self-sufficient.
Exactly.
And I don't know if that's a good plan for her in the long term.
Mm-hmm. So I guess the question is, if you have one kid doing another kid's schoolwork, is it a major deal? Not a big deal at all.
I think it's a big deal.
Okay, I'll have
It's cheating the
Suits put up a
system.
poll. Yeah.
I mean, if the school found out, they wouldn't be happy. If the teachers knew, they probably wouldn't be happy.
But they're the educators. They're like, you're kind of jobbing our system that we've set up here.
It's cheating. Any way you cut it. No
It
matter
is
you take away
cheating.
anything about it's cheating.
It's cheating.
You're there to do your own assignments, and you're supposed to do that. When you outsource that, that's considered cheating. So yes, it's going to be considered wrong for a lot of people.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll put up a poll if you're on YouTube. You can go and look for the KVJ Show or go to kvjshow.tv. What do you think about having one kid do the other kid's homework? Is it a big deal or not a big deal at all?
I'm going to be shocked if it's not 90 plus on that.
You think it's going to be a high number?
I don't see how
it's a big deal.
I don't see how someone's going to say it's a good thing to do that.
You better hope the Mexican queen doesn't vote.
Well, and I know, and again, that's her justification, is saying everything's fine. It worked out. She just wasn't good at that stuff, and her brother helped her over some of the hurdles that she couldn't get over herself.
She just outsourced. How many of us in our adult life don't outsource things?
No, it sounds like you're justifying cheating is what that sounds like.
I'm just saying, there's a couple of ways to look at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
the wrong way and the right way.
Caitlin was resourceful.
Well, then no one's ever going to be responsible for their bad actions if we just, I murdered the person, but here's the reason why
Homework and murder are not the same.
Of course not. I'm using an analogy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying anybody can talk their way out of their bad behavior by using an excuse by saying, well, this is why. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's murder. Of course it's not.
Okay, you're close to it. 87% of people say that it is a big deal.
It's still early, too.
Yeah, and I agree. Yeah, 130 votes, and 86% of people are saying that it is a big deal. So the big question is what this mom has. What does she do now? Because she is trying to fight against. The brother loves it because he's making money. The daughter loves it because she's getting her homework done, and the dad has no problem with it, doesn't see it as a big deal. She's 1 against 3, and she's trying to figure out how to solve this problem in her family.
You need to get through to your husband and show him that you're making your daughter dumber. You're making her less able to handle herself in the real world. She'll have less education, less skills,
and I think
less
that would go without
knowledge.
saying, right?
That should go without saying, but maybe he hasn't had it spelled out like that. Like, you're making her dumber by doing this.
Do I think it's a big deal if this happens every once in a while? No, in the grand scheme of things, no. But if this is the way someone gets through, you may not see it in your 20s. You may not even see it in your 30s. You're eventually going to see
One day
catch up to you. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah. So if anybody has a solution, because that's what she's looking for, we can all agree it's a pretty big deal. And thank you for that, because I'm going to take that poll to my wife.
Please don't.
And she's going to not care.
She is not going to care. So yeah, that's great. Whatever.
Yeah, you and your listeners can shove it.
But that wasn't for every assignment, though, for Caitlin,
No,
was
but
it?
it did happen to me once.
Only
was too
9
much.
out of 10.
Yeah, I don't know how off, because it always happened without me knowing. Because they wouldn't want me to know, and I'd find out. I'd be like, "What are you doing?" It'd be the same thing every time. I'm like, you're just robbing her of the opportunity to learn stuff. She's like, she's not going to need it anyway. She'll be fine. I'm like, no. I'm like, she's not going to be fine. One day, there's going to be a time and place where you love, I think, having your daughter self-sufficient for you. But what happens if the unthinkable happens to you and you're not there? Who does she lean on? Who does she rely on if we're not there?
She better hope Colin doesn't die.
Right, exactly.
You and Kim can kick it.
Right.
But Colin has to stick around.
Mm-hmm. So what does this powerless mom do in this situation? Any thoughts? You can text it in 877-979-WRMF.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, crazy, a viral video from about this time yesterday on the show. It's pretty crazy. If you didn't see, the Broward sheriff helicopter that crashed into an apartment building in Pompano Beach.
Horrifying.
It really was. And our best goes out to the family of Terrace and Jackson and the woman in the apartment. 2 people did lose their lives with this.
Oh, no.
Amazingly, 2 other crew members in the helicopter survived. And I was watching some of the videos, and I couldn't really see from the video, but they were saying, oh my gosh, 2 people jumped out. And I guess they must have, because I saw the video on the news today of 2 of the crew members that were climbing down a ladder off the roof of the apartment. So I don't know if they were able to jump out of the copter at the last minute onto the roof.
Oh my gosh.
It was just an unbelievable scene, and it happened for a while. I guess they still have to do an investigation to find out what happened to the helicopter. But if you saw it, it looked like the tail snapped off of it, and the thing was just in a spin.
Yeah, and it was already on fire in the air.
Right.
Like, that's horrifying.
Yeah, so it really was. So I don't know what the results of that were, but it was a viral video yesterday. If you saw it and were wanting to know the outcome, unfortunately, 2 people did lose their life as a result of that. Well, did you see the climate protesters that blocked the road into Burning Man, creating gridlock?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And apparently the Nevada Rangers, they don't care, because they literally drove right through the blockade and were confronting the protesters at gunpoint. They've had enough of those people trying to block their roads. Here's what it sounded like.
Get out now! Get out! On the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! We're environmental protesters!
Wow. Please don't fire up a podcaster.
We're environmental protesters. I'm a podcaster.
I'm going to say that if anybody ever pulls a gun on me, please don't shoot. I'm a podcaster.
It's like that gives you some kind of special power.
Amnesty, I'm a podcaster.
Everybody's a podcaster these days.
Everybody is a podcaster.
As if that makes you special.
That's
my
an
gosh.
amazing out. I love that's what she said.
We're environmental protesters!
We're environmental podcasters. Thankfully, it doesn't sound like anybody was hurt, but there is a chance that this could result in some lawsuits. I apparently can't come in that hard on environmental podcasters.
Spirit said she said protester. I think it sounded like podcaster to me.
I think it was protesters, but she probably has a
was it?
podcast.
Oh, okay. Let me see what she says.
We're environmental protesters!
Oh, it was
Protester.
protesters.
All
Oh, okay.
right.
I like podcasters better.
She probably has a podcast.
Okay, I'm sure she does.
Damn it, I wanted to be podcaster.
Yeah. That's too bad. Mark Washington, a man in his late 20s, was arrested at Las Vegas International Airport after TSA officials say they found 15.5 pounds of cocaine in his luggage.
You can't do that?
No. How do you think you're just going to take 15.5 pounds of blow in your luggage?
That's the size probably of a baby Lachlan.
Yeah,
That's
it
a good
is.
size baby.
You're right.
Yeah.
I think that they don't check every bag, and you can get lucky and get it through. And maybe he did this before and he got lucky. My girlfriend, who is in her 60s, just told me that she smuggled a bunch of pot right through the airport. And no one
Really?
noticed. No one checked her bags. She just got lucky. She's like, yeah, I'm a grandma. Who's going to check my stuff?
I think the witch is right. I think even with sending drugs through the mail, I think sometimes it gets caught, but a lot of times it probably hasn't. That's why they continue to do it. I'm sure she's gone through on a flight before with cocaine and not get caught before.
And that's just the thing. You never know when your number's up. You never know when TSA is going to randomly flag and tag your bag. You never know when a drug dog is going to come stand next to your bag and sit down.
That could be that time.
15 pounds of cane.
That's a lot
How
of
much money
cocaine.
is that worth, I wonder?
That's probably millions.
Really?
Yeah.
15 pounds of cocaine's $1 million.
Probably. I don't know. I never bought 15 pounds of cocaine before, but it feels like
You
it
don't
should
have
be
those numbers?
millions.
Well, it's the size of baby Lachlan right now, roughly.
A cocaine baby Lachlan would be millions.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think.
Feels like it would be a lot.
Okay, coke dealers, call in now.
Yeah, if anybody out there is listening and they know what the numbers are, tell us. A baby Lachlan made of cocaine, how much would that retail for?
Yeah. Drug dealers, call us now. Give us your first and last name and location.
Our voice disguiser is broke. You're going to have to disguise your own voice.
You have to do this to your own voice.
A 56-year-old man in Connecticut was charged with larceny after he saw a bag of money outside a bank a few months ago, just picked it up and walked off. He said he thought it was just finders keepers.
I mean, a bag of money.
Just laying right there on the curb.
So tempting.
You think about it, though. You find a bag of money anywhere, it's not coming with... It's not free money given to you. It's coming with some...
pennies from heaven? Haven't you ever heard that?
A windfall? No, I get it. Usually not in a bag.
There was $5,000 of cash inside of the bag, and there were also documents that showed the money was tax funds from the town of Trumbull. So
why was it sitting out there? Where's the guy from Trumbull that's supposed to be watching it?
Who was the knucklehead that just left it there?
Yeah, Trumbull. That's on you.
Sounds like a trap.
Mm-hmm. Nearly 4,000 Americans, they say, are visiting emergency rooms every year to remove foreign objects stuck in their bums.
It's a problem.
We've heard about this. I've had emergency room doctors tell me they can't believe the stuff they pull out of people.
She said, didn't you say it was an alarming number?
An alarming number of objects.
But what's
4,000 every year.
That's insane.
That's a lot.
80% are men.
Are you surprised?
I'm not.
9 out of 10 men have gotten something weird lodged in their butt.
Of course it's men.
50% of the cases are adult toys, but there are also toy balls, marbles, bottles, bottle caps, cans, drugs, and even stationery.
I heard with the everything talking about Barbie movie, people are finding Barbies up there now.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Barbies up there are a thing.
Is that for a stunt? Are they a dare?
Coming up, we got a new bit called Will It Fit?
You know, it could be Barbies, it could be Ken. I don't know.
We're going to start with that shot glass right there. Virginia, on bird, will it fit?
Yes, I can make it fit. Am I allowed to lubricate it?
Use a little elbow grease?
I ain't got that kind of strength, y'all.
Touch your toes, bird. Let's do this.
And how about this for Will It Fit? A restaurant in Idaho has unofficially broken a Guinness World Record by assembling a Philly cheesesteak sandwich that's 722 feet long.
I saw the picture of it. Mm-hmm. Now, it's not one consecutive sandwich. It's just a bunch of sandwiches.
I'm not feeling that.
Lined up side by side.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
They found a few of those in someone's butt.
I don't know.
They keep them so warm.
If it was one long piece of bread, I'd be more impressed.
I'm kind of with her, but then it's kind of grosser though. See what I'm saying? People can still eat this one. When you got that big old food, when you make it so large, it kind of turns a little gross. Everyone's breathing on it, touching it.
Not really feeling that either. All right, coming up here in just a matter of minutes, you got a chance to take a guess at WRMF's high-low cash. If you can guess the exact jackpot correctly, you're going to walk away with the money. Now, you know it could be up to $5,000. And if you're listening to us this time yesterday, you got an idea of what the high guess was. Did you listen? Top of every single hour all day yesterday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you did, that's the person we want through to take our guess. Get it down to the penny, and you could pick up to $5,000 in WRMF's high-low cash.
97.9 WRMF. It's time to play high-low cash. Be the ninth caller now at 877-979-WRMF to make your guess and win the high-low cash jackpot. Good luck from the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Storm Smart provides homeowners with Storm Catcher screens, the leading hurricane safety product on the market. Storm Smart screens block up to 95% of rain and wind. Call 833-60-SMART or go to stormsmart.com for your free consultation. A disabled vehicle still blocking a left lane on the approach to Lake Worth Road. This on the Turnpike northbound. We have a disabled vehicle on the Turnpike northbound blocking a left lane, causing delays on the approach to Lake Worth Road. Give yourself extra time through that area. There's also a wreck to watch for on Okeechobee Boulevard, this right at the Turnpike. Plus, we have a crash on 10th Avenue North at Boutwell Road that's causing heavy delays, and you're also seeing heavy delays after a wreck on Congress Avenue right at Forest Hill Boulevard. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 79 WRMF.
When you drive a new 2023 Outlander from Palm Beach Mitsubishi, it's a win-win. Named #1 in customer satisfaction with dealership service among mainstream brands and SUV owners by J.D. Power. Win the summer with a 3.9% APR for 72 months at Palm Beach Mitsubishi.
Well, hello, Winn-Dixie. And hello, winning feeling. BOGOs, winning deals, points, rewards. Bro, you can't stop winning. It's like winning a game show. Final question. With BOGOs, points, and rewards, Winn-Dixie always makes you feel like a winner. You win! And you keep winning every time you shop at Winn-Dixie. And that, my friends, is how you win and save.
Can I get one of those skinny game show host mics?
Let's order 2. Winn-Dixie. It's a win-win.
When you're drinking a frozen beverage from McDonald's, your brain may not like how refreshingly cold it is. But the rest of your body, oh yes, it's gonna relish every moment of it. Because there are drinks. Then there are drinks from McDonald's.
Try new frozen drinks like frozen Hawaiian Punch, frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, or tasty frozen Coke. At participating McDonald's, Coca-Cola and Fanta are registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company. Hawaiian Punch is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up Inc.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You know what sounds good? Like, really, really good? A breakfast bagel at McDonald's. And guess what? They're back. I'm talking about those freshly toasted bagels with real butter. Like a tender steak, egg, and cheese bagel. Or how about a delicious apple with smoked bacon, egg, and cheese bagel? Or maybe you'll go for a savory and tasty sausage, egg, and cheese bagel. No matter which one you choose, it's the breakfast bagel you've been waiting for. And it's back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's.
Pentatonics, live this holiday season. Come celebrate with the Grammy-winning favorites on the most wonderful tour of the year. December 14th at Hard Rock Live. Tickets on sale now at myhrl.com or ticketmaster.com. Pentatonics Live, new holiday album out October 20th. Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Hollywood.
Hold up, you're using Swiffer Power Mop? What would Mom say?
Oh, she'd be like, a mopping bucket is the only way to deep clean your floors. And I'd be like, Mom, this is the new Swiffer Power Mop, the all-in-one that gets you a mop and bucket clean in half the time.
She'd never believe you.
I'd say, look, the solution's built right in, so no heavy bucket. And the pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips to get into grout lines. That's why you're the smart one.
Really?
What? Mom said it.
The new Swiffer Power Mop. Don't mop harder, mop smarter.
Well, it's the time of year when I have just a little bit more peace of mind, a little less stress. When you have the team from BNT Windows and Doors come out and do your windows and doors, you just have a little less stress during hurricane season. It's real. This is my first year with the house completely fortified, and I'm so happy the guys from BNT were able to do this for me and give me this peace of mind. If you're looking at your windows and you're a little stressed out about them, call the guys from BNT Windows and Doors. They'll come out, they'll measure every window, every door, and let you know exactly the price, how long it's going to take, all the details. They use custom PGT windows and doors, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you've got the master installers of BNT, and then you've got the quality product of PGT. Go online today and book your appointment, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
I'm a multitasker, so when I drive, I also put on my makeup, drink my latte. Whoa! Smoke the rest of this. Text with my boo. If I do get into an accident, it'll be your fault, because everyone knows I'm the best multitasker.
What's up, lady?
Ew, they came out of nowhere.
If you or anyone in your family has been injured, call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. We've collected over $15 billion for our clients. It's easy. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Make paradise your home this summer at Old Palm Beach Resort and Spa. This Forbes 5-star oceanfront retreat is celebrating its 10th anniversary, and oh, what a decade it's been. Book your 2-night stay for $1,010. Receive $40 resort credit and bring the entire family. Loggers Kids Club is complimentary for all hotel guests. Kids can participate in summer camp style activities, and teens can use the arcade and teen club Hideaway. For info, visit oldpalmbeach.com. That's EAU palmbeach.com.
You got everything in this room at HomeSense?
Yeah, it's the new me. I shine, I don't settle.
This leather sectional, the gorgeous hand-woven rug.
Hey, love means never having to say it's too expensive.
So was it?
Oh, it was love at first sight.
No, was it pricey?
Everything in this room costs less than just the sofa I used to have.
It's beautiful. Well done, you and HomeSense.
Every time I go, I hear a little voice telling me, yes.
I want yes.
Then you want HomeSense. Standout pieces, outstanding prices.
Hard work is the foundation of the job site. Boot Barn Work and Carhartt are committed to supporting the hard workers that keep our nation moving. Boot Barn Work proudly offers a broad selection of Carhartt workwear and boots, known for durability and quality since 1889. When the work is relentless, Carhartt is trusted to finish the job. With so much on the line, there's no room for cutting corners. Carhartt at Boot Barn Work.
When it comes to relocating, it's a big deal, and there's so many moving parts to moving yourself. That's why you need the team at Good Greek, because they do everything from, what do they say, soup to nuts. Beginning to end, the Good Greek team can help you with every detail of your move.
Absolutely. And the thing that's really nice is when you move, you're thinking about so many other things. And when they handle all that kind of stuff, you don't have to worry about it. And you don't have to worry about them showing up on time, being friendly, taking care of your stuff. All the great things with customer service, they're always on top of.
I've used them before. My family and friends have used them, and they do things like junk removal as well.
Real estate services, mortgages, homeowners insurance, they do it all. And Spiro has been our friend now for over 20 years. That is a relationship. You can trust him. I know you see him on TV, and he is the guy running the show and owns all these companies now. So take it to him, goodgreek.com, because it's all Good Greek to us.
Experience the Anna Jar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
We could be giving away a cash jackpot right now to Angela in Port St. Lucie. Hello, Angela.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Doing great. Do you feel like you have a good educated guess here as to how much money is in our jackpot?
I've got a range. We'll see how close we can get.
What is your guess? How much do we have right now in WRMF's high-low cash jackpot?
All right. I'm going to go $2,578.45.
Your guess is too low.
Oh, dang it.
Too low. Well, that's good for everybody else. They'll get more money than that.
That's right. So keep paying attention, and everybody can try back, including you, in 1 hour. Okay, Angela?
Thank you so much.
Okay. 10 a.m. is your next chance, but we do the top of every hour all the way until 5 p.m. until somebody guesses exactly, down to the penny, the WRMF high-low cash jackpot. You guys want to do a little real or fake Florida headline?
Yeah, let's do it.
We just did the whacked out news.
It's going to be hard for Jay Bird to focus on anything you say because the ladies from the Kravis Center just came by to announce all the shows coming up, but they also brought a giant box of pastry. He can't focus on anything you're saying. Look at this box. Oh.
Kev, you want any?
Keto Kev would love to try it, but yeah, unfortunately, it's not on the diet.
Jay Bird, you have to eat the whole box.
Oh, rats, more for the bird.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a really solid lineup of shows that are coming this year. I was just kind of running down because, my son was into theater and we did all that kind of stuff, so I got an idea what some of the big stuff. Chicago is going to be there November 7th. I saw Mean Girls is also on the list. I think that's kind of one of the newer productions that's doing really well, right?
It is. They're also getting Hamilton. They're getting Six. They're bringing Mamma Mia. It's all your favorites. Stomp.
Yeah, I saw Jagged Little Pill as well. Is that the Alanis Morissette?
It is.
That's cool. That is going to be in February. So that's just part of the rundown. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that's coming up. They've got a lot of other great performances that happen throughout the entire year. And especially when it's season going on, kicking off in October, November, that's when you've got all the great shows going all the way through May.
I'm a man of the theater these days.
You are? Okay.
He's also a man of the muffin.
I just saw a play not too long ago.
What'd you go see?
It was Beauty and the Beast, right? No, it was Lion King.
Yes.
Really stuck with you.
Lion King. No, it was amazing. It was at Denny's, his wife's school, elementary. It got me to the theater.
I love theater. Rocco, we introduced him to theater with Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, it's one of the best.
He loved it.
You'll be a dentist.
You'll be a success.
They're going to have a big Coco thing coming up at the Kravitz Center. If you like Coco, that musical.
The Disney one?
Yep. It's going to be at the Kravitz Center.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is lovely. They always have great stuff. It's a great place to go. All right. Real or fake Florida headlines. Drawn out by the Burb. We'll see if Virginia and Denny's can figure out which is real, which is fake. Virginia, world's largest burrito made in Florida weighs over 2 tons. Is that a real or fake headline?
World's largest burrito. 2 tons.
2 tons.
That's a big one.
How many baby Lachlan's is that?
He is a little burrito.
What's the street value? I'm going to say that one's fake.
You're going to go fake on that? You are correct. That is not real.
2 tons is too much.
2 tons is a lot, yeah. That is a lot of burrito for anybody. Okay, Denny's, what do you think about this? Florida man said he smoked THC because Jesus was returning. Is that real or fake?
Huh. I mean, it's
so on brand.
It's a good enough reason for me.
Florida, I mean, yeah, this is what we do.
All right, yeah, I'm going to say he was preparing for him.
You're going to say he was preparing, so you're going to go with real?
Yeah.
You are correct, yes.
It felt right.
Yes.
That is a real headline. Okay, Virginia, what do you think about this? Florida man asks Walmart employee for, quote, anything that would kill 200 people. Do you have that here? I need to kill 200. Is that real or fake?
Oh, my gosh.
Anything. Yeah, just anything that would kill 200.
Yeah, anything.
He said that out loud?
Yeah, he did, yeah. That's out of a Walmart employee. Real or fake?
Was it in Florida?
Well, yeah, all these are Florida.
Yeah, I think it's real.
Okay, very nice.
Oh, wow, really?
Did they arrest him?
I did. Yeah, he was on a list at that point.
Good.
That should get you on a list.
Does that get you a lifetime ban, though? What does it take to get a lifetime ban from Walmart? And I'm curious, does anybody have one? What did you do?
They can't enforce it. They don't have the care.
They would have to care to do that. They don't even have employees. They can't even get the key for the cologne section.
Yeah.
Keith has the key.
Keith has every time. Keith has the key.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
At every Walmart, they'll say that.
So you're saying that guy does not have a lifetime ban from Walmart?
They would allow him to go back in there.
They wouldn't notice when he came back in.
If he spent money, they'd be all right, whatever.
Yeah, let him back.
Okay. All right, what about this, Denny's real or fake Florida headline? Florida doctor arrested for giving unauthorized breast implants to several women from his garage.
Oh, wow. You would hope
Real or
people are
fake?
not
He's got
doing
those right next to the tires.
Garage boobies?
Yeah.
Y'all, we do not want no garage boobies.
Could be a garage booby, could be a bag of leaves.
Oh,
You don't know
God.
what you're going to get.
I'm going to say fake because I just hope that's fake.
Me
You're
too.
gonna
I hope
say
no one's doing that.
That is fake.
All right.
But I bet you if you dug deep enough, there'd be a story.
Well, my fear was that was real. That was my fear.
Yeah, there have been a lot of weird things that have happened in garages. It's typically the Brazilian butt lifts, though, I believe they're doing in garages.
In Miami.
Yeah, Hialeah particularly.
That was a thing.
They do a lot of teeth stuff in garages as well.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, what do you think about this, Virginia? Real or fake Florida headline? Naked Florida man with machete tried to rob man of clothes in Volusia County. Is that real or fake?
Gosh. I mean, it feels so Florida.
Okay.
I mean,
And
so Florida.
Side note, is he
That's so
single?
Florida.
Is he seeing anybody?
We don't know that. That's not part of the story.
I'm going to say real.
Gonna go real on that? You are correct again. Yes, very nice. That is real.
The Florida man loves a machete, loves being naked.
Loves it. Well, it's hot.
And he was stealing clothes from somebody who had clothes.
Okay, Denny's, what do you think about this real or fake Florida headline? Florida man caught on camera putting poisonous spiders in ex-girlfriend's car. Well, that's a fun little revenge, right?
If you didn't have cameras on there, that'd be tough to trace back to you.
You wouldn't know that somebody put them there. You would just think you had a spider infestation, and you wouldn't think that somebody would do that.
Yeah.
Be hard to prove. What are you thinking, Denny's?
I mean, that would be my nightmare.
You hate spiders.
Oh, so much. Ugh, I'm going to say fake.
Gonna go fake. You are correct. Yes, perfect score, both of you so far.
Wow, look at us.
Let's see if you can end perfect, Virginia. Florida man arrested after botching in-home castration surgery. Oh, real or fake?
He was doing his own, or he was doing somebody else? Do you have those details?
No, I can't give you that because then I'll start, it's too many clues, Virginia. You just have to judge based on the headline.
Read it again.
Florida man arrested after botching in-home castration surgery. I'd imagine it'd have to be on somebody else.
I don't think
Could you
you
imagine
do
the
it.
pain of doing that on your own?
I don't know, man.
And he botched it. Who would have
There's
ever
a lot
guessed?
of people that do weird stuff to their privates on their own.
But did you get arrested for doing that? I mean, aren't you allowed to cut your own dong?
Good question. That's a great question.
Yeah.
It's your dong.
Who's volunteering to try it out?
1, 2, 3, not it.
Okay.
Like,
What do you
the
think,
first
real or
one.
fake, Virginia?
It feels fake. Come on, please.
For a perfect score, that is...
It's real.
Real. That was
Oh,
real.
my
That
gosh.
really did happen.
Really?
Unfortunately.
You have to have a really trust in that relationship.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe that's real.
I think you were losing because it was a botched.
I think you had trust going in. I think you lose it going out.
I really did trust you until you botched my castration surgery.
Well, I think you have to go in there with trust, but I think you definitely
you
leave
come
without
out
it.
with mangled nards.
What does botched look like after?
Don't want to see those pictures, Virginia.
Think about.
Google it.
I wouldn't do that, actually. Don't do it. Not on a work computer.
All right, and finally, Denny's, can you finish perfect and beat Virginia?
No pressure, Denny's.
Real or fake Florida headline, Florida magician blows off half his face during failed exploding cigarette stunt. Real or fake?
Ooh. Blows off half his face.
Half his face, gone. Just, hey, what is this? Oh, my gosh. I went half my face.
That is a powerful cigarette.
Huzzah.
Street magic. I'm going to say that's fake.
Gonna go fake for a perfect score. Denny's is perfect.
Yes.
Very nice.
Killing it.
Well played.
Baby Lachlan is so proud.
I hope he's listening.
Coming up, we got a follow-up email. Yesterday, we'd heard about somebody that went in for a job interview and instead left with a date proposition that they didn't want. So now somebody's got an issue because the office hugger is creeping them out. So we will get to that, and also going to get ready for Virginia's big tailgate party that she's going to have Sunday night when she goes to the Florida State LSU football game in Orlando.
If dumb Hurricane Idalia doesn't blow away the whole town.
Prediction. You're going to that game.
Thank you, because I paid an arm and a leg
Not
for those
cheap
tickets.
Big game, big game. So if you are in charge of the playlist for the tailgate party, Virginia, what 3 songs must be on it? We all have our list coming up next.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Ride brighter with Brightline's new train service to Orlando. Ride cushier with premium lounge perks and complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi. Ride roomier in spacious, hand-stitched leather seats. Ride tastier with onboard meal and drink service. And ride happier with hourly departures from South Florida to Orlando. Adult smart fares from $79 and kids from $39. Plus, groups of 4 or more save an additional 25%. Book now at GoBrightline.com. Brightline. Ride brighter.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2023 Bank of America, N.A.
Okay, boys. 1, 2, 5, 10.
Hey, isn't it 1, 2, 3, 4?
I must be thinking Cash Pop.
We don't do pop.
No, Cash Pop. The draw game with a 1, 2, 5 and new $10 play for bigger prizes. It just takes one number to win.
Whoa, rock and roll!
Yeah. 1, 2, 5, 10.
Be a one-number wonder with Cash Pop's new $10 play from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
The blockbuster event of the summer is here.
Outrunning a helicopter isn't exactly what I had in mind for my beach getaway.
But this isn't another full-throttle action movie. It's the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Wait, what?
Featuring the action-packed 2023 Nissan Rogue and Nissan Sentra, with sport modes that give the performance of a lifetime.
Stealing my spotlight.
And now comes the real star of the show.
Get 0% APR financing for 36 months on select road trims. Availability is limited, so shop your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today.
Better hurry. These offers won't get a sequel.
For well-qualified buyers, 0% APR financing for 36 months on new 2023 Rogue excluding S-Trim and dealer stock. Example, 36 months financing at $27.78 per month per thousand finance. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to residency restrictions and NMAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 9/5/23.
Well, it is football season, and I know my Panda and all of his guys, he's in 2 different leagues, and I told him, you've got to go do your fantasy football draft at Buffalo Wild Wings. The food is amazing, and I love that on the app, for all of your food purchases, you get points that accumulate into more free food. Delicious burgers and wings, and they have so many yummy sides, the onion rings, the cheese curds. Kevin, they're unbelievably delicious.
Oh, yeah, and I love Tuesdays because they do their traditional wings where you buy one, get one. And they've got 26 different sauces and seasonings that go with those wings. The best wings you can get anywhere in South Florida.
And all of those fantasy football draft groups, they get a free fantasy football kit, and it comes with championship rings for the winner, okay? I don't see any other places doing that. Buffalo Wild Wings treats you right, Kev?
Oh, they do. And they've got the best viewing anywhere with video walls and massive screens.
Yeah, there's upgrade your experience. There's no better place to go for your live sports than Buffalo Wild Wings.
Do you know the sound Dunkin' Ice makes? It's the soundtrack of summer, and summer sure does sound good. Try Dunkin' Refreshers, iced coffee, cold brew, and lattes. Summer runs on Dunkin'.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by AirAmericaAC.com.
Put your trust in the red, white, and blue. Air America.
For reliable electrical service and expertise, trust Air America. Visit AirAmericaAC.com for the latest deals, including $50 off any electrical repair and free service calls.
Listen from anywhere on the WRMF app. Get to the App Store and search WRMF. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
No, Denny's is well aware that college football gets going hard and heavy this weekend with one of the biggest games of the entire year in week 1, and it's right here in the great state of Florida, going to be at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, as Florida State, the Seminoles, expected to have a really good football team this year, is going to be taking on the LSU Tigers, also expected to have a very good football team. Now, Virginia, LSU is where you went to school for 3 weeks, and Florida State is where your daughter now goes.
It was 3 semesters, you jerk off.
Oh, whatever it was. It was a piece in time.
Go Tigers.
I don't know this, but she went to school with Shaq.
Yeah, oh yeah. That we did have.
Shaquille O'Neal and I were there the same year. That is true.
How are you doing this? Are you going to be wearing LSU stuff, or are you now a Florida State mommy and you're going to be wearing Seminole gear?
I am wearing LSU stuff. I would never pull for any team that is playing LSU.
Okay.
Even if it is the school that I'm currently giving most of my money to. as is the case with FSU.
Wow.
Right. Okay.
But for all other games, I will wear FSU gear.
Right.
You know, Magnolia, for her little graduation party, we bought one of those pop-up tents from Dick's.
Okay, yeah.
And we got the FSU logos on it, but all the side panels say LSU. So that's the tent I'm bringing. It looks like we're just bipolar.
Okay,
We can't figure out who we're pulling for.
You know, we had the same problem with the Ohio State Michigan thing years back. So
Yeah,
I
it
get how
happens.
it goes. It does happen. Yeah.
She could have gone to LSU, but she picked FSU, and I'm happy for her because she's happy. But I will be wearing purple and gold on Sunday.
And it's only one letter off.
True.
So that's not too bad. So if you were putting together a playlist, and maybe you have for tailgating, one of my favorite things that you could ever do is tailgating before a football game. There's nothing better. You have grills, and you have the music going on, you have beer flowing and cocktails, and everybody's having a good time.
Oh, shit. We're going to cook a gumbo. We're
Yeah.
going to cook a jambalaya pot.
You do it right, you'll have flat screen TVs on the side of RVs and buses showing footballs that's going on. There's just an energy in the air. Oh, and man, and if you got somebody too, I remember just going to the Florida-Georgia game is amazing. They have DJs. It's, just playing the best music. So if you put together a playlist for what you would have to have for 3 tailgating tunes, what makes it on your list?
I like this topic. I went with what I thought the people might like, not a bird tailgating, because a bird tailgating party would be different. It was just, I'm thinking about my crew.
Okay, you're thinking about, because
I'm thinking if we were all here, if we were all together.
If you were doing some tailgating, that's the one thing. You don't want to get all personal with your own music choices, because if it stinks, people will let you know about it. Be like, what is this music, man? You're ruining the vibe.
You got to read the room, I think.
You do. You got to read the room. So we all put together 3 songs that we would include if we were doing a tailgating playlist. Okay, is there anybody whose 3 songs don't belong? Here's the 3 songs I would add.
Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken. You're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words.
Okay, any of those songs get booed if they're on the tailgating playlist?
Did Rawson blow it or did he nail it?
He didn't blow it, but he certainly didn't bring no heat.
He didn't nail it either.
No heat, huh?
No heat.
You didn't blow it, but you definitely. Mr. Brightside, I don't know. I love that song. I don't know if it's tailgating material, and I love that song.
You don't think Mr. Brightside's tailgating material?
It's good.
It's good.
But it's not going to get him turned.
Really?
I'm happy you're playing it. But
How many tailgating parties you going to, bro?
I've been a lot of tailgating parties.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be football.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was thinking football, I guess.
Does it only have to be football for this tailgating?
What else do you tailgate
Those are
for?
good.
You can
Those are
tailgate at a
all
concert.
good.
You can tailgate at a baseball game. You can
Okay.
tailgate at other sporting events. You can tailgate at wrestling.
Okay. All right. Okay, so just kind of
I've tailgated at a little league game.
Yeah. Okay. Mid. Okay. Here's Virginia's 3 songs to add to the playlist.
Turn down for what?
Oh, she loves this one.
Turn down for what?
Don't hate it.
Turn down for what?
You know she had to work Cardi B in. Soulja Boy. Okay. All right.
Whatever. That's a banging list right there.
I don't know.
Chicks-
The first one's awesome.
Chicks be shaking it.
Okay.
I mean, she is right there. You do want chicks be shaking at your tailgating party.
All
That's
those
true. No,
songs
that's
make
true.
the girlies dance.
Okay. All right. Any songs you would boot out of Virginia's list? Here's Jaybird. 3 songs he would add to a tailgating
You better not do
playlist.
Billy Joel.
I didn't do any Billy Joel.
Okay.
Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party.
Okay.
what you do. Everybody.
Jam right
Okay, a little journey there.
A little bit of something for everybody.
Okay. All right. And we even have Denny's with a tailgating playlist. Okay.
I try to diversify as well.
I'm excited for this one.
How many football tailgating parties have you ever been to?
Ooh, 0. That's why this was a tough challenge for me.
Ooh, 0. He didn't even have to think about it.
Have you ever tailgated for anything?
None by choice, ever. I've been to a couple tailgates for concerts mainly. Though.
Okay,
never,
yeah, never for
Gotcha.
sports.
Never for sporting events.
Yeah.
no.
Well, this is about
Never forbid.
sports. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
why. I
Okay.
struggled.
So what would Denny's add to our tailgating playlist? Okay. Little Aussie Crazy Train.
Goes off.
The live version?
It's got the better riffs.
He's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone in a time of need.
Okay. All
An
right.
alternative rock.
That's a good song.
Yeah,
I love that
that's a
song.
great
I do
song.
love that song.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I don't know if there's really many songs that I'd be like,
I think we all know who's kind of coming in last.
Oh, whatever.
And they're whoa! You don't know what I was going to say. Someone's awfully defensive, but it does rhyme with Spring Jam.
You always come for me, and I always beat you.
Hey, Suits, could you change it to the worst? Because we got to really zero in on that. Yeah. Who has the worst? Yeah. Who has
Whatever.
the worst?
These are booby shaking songs, and that's what we all want, right?
Booby shakers. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the boobs.
That's what you're going with. Okay. All right. So we need to know, if you're on YouTube, go look for the KVJ show. Who had the worst tailgating songs? We'll give you the results coming up next.
Girl, I like you. I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you. I do. I hit you in a lane. Can you fit me in your plans? I like you. I do. We went up better friends and we woke up in Japan. I like you. I do. Girl, I know you only like it fancy, so I pull up in that Maybach candy. Yeah, your boyfriend, I never understand me, cause I'm about to pull this girl like a hammy. Let's take a little dip, little lady. Hit PCH from Eddie. Yeah, I've been thinking lately that I need someone to save me. Now that I'm famous, I got gold around me, but I need a good girl, I need someone around me. So please be true, don't go around with me. I need someone to share this heart with me. Feel you out and run it back again. Oh girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you, I do. I hit you in a lane, can you fit me in your plans? I like you, I do. We went up better friends and we woke up in Japan. I like you, I do. I do.
Let me know when you free, cause I've been trying to hit it all week, babe. Why you acting all sweet? I know that you want a little on me, yeah. Get a little OT, but ain't new to a freak. Let me drop bands for that jewel in your teeth. He let the way I drip, turn that pool to the beach. And I coulda caught the Birkin, but I cops the lead. Why we got the same taste for the finer things. Brand new with the same routine. Now we got me on a leash, cause we said no strings. You know I'm cool with that. So you ain't get sued for that. Wonder what I might do for that. I could be a shocker where roof is at. 80 in the Benz when that roof go back. They don't wanna see us get too upset. I just got a feeling that we might be friends for a long, long time. You don't mind, and you know I like you for that.
Girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you, I do. I hit you in a lane, can you fit me in your plans? I like you, I do. We went up better friends and we woke up in Japan. I like you, I do. I do. I just want you, I just want you. Your heart's so big, but that heart is huge. Just want you, oh baby, too. You like me too. Girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like you, I do. I do.
Okay, getting ready for college football. Virginia's going to a big old game with the Florida State Seminoles and LSU Tigers in Orlando on Sunday.
Go
Huge
Tigers.
game. Yeah, going to be a big old game. So we're putting together what you would put into a tailgating playlist, particularly if you're going to a college football game. We asked who had the worst tailgating playlist. Man, it is all close. Bird took the win. 29% thought he had the worst.
Damn, I kind of agree. I didn't even like my list.
I blame it on Vlad.
I'm with the people. My list sucked.
Oh, jeez.
I agree.
No, you had one good one.
It was terrible.
Followed by Virginia, then me, and the guy who never goes to college football tailgating ever once in his life wins.
That
Then he's
boy.
only got 21% of the vote.
That a boy.
How about that, huh? That's impressive. That's nice. Yeah, you know, you could listen to the playlist. I think you could blindfold me, drop me into a tailgate, and within a couple songs, I could tell you where I am. First of all, if I'm at a Miami Hurricanes tailgate, I know right away from the first second. Have you ever been to a Miami Hurricanes football tailgating party?
I haven't, but I want to.
It's a lot of Spanish music. It's hip hop. They have DJs out there. It's crazy. In fact, I would say they probably have the smallest amount of fan support, but they have maybe the most turnt tailgate parties.
That's fun.
They do. They're pretty good. Florida Gators are pretty solid. I've been to one of theirs, and the one that they do in Jacksonville is unbelievable. And even Florida State's pretty solid. So they all have pretty good tailgating parties. Not been to UCF yet. Got to get to the bounce house. I haven't been there yet. So fun stuff. Virginia, hopefully you'll post up some photos on social media this weekend.
Oh, definitely. I leave on Saturday morning. We're going to be up there Saturday, Sunday, come back Monday. We're going to turn it up.
Okay.
I'm bringing the big speaker, and you know the one I'm talking about.
Her voice.
That's going to do it.
That is, I've heard her cut through the loudest of speakers, the loudest of microphones.
She don't need a megaphone.
No.
What you talking about? Yeah, I guess you have to keep an eye on exactly what's going on with these storms.
But here's the deal. I mean, FSU is not closing. They're only closing Wednesday. So they have classes today, and they have classes Thursday. And if the kids wanted to evacuate, they can't. They got classes today and Thursday, so they're all just staying and crossing their fingers.
And in today's day and age, couldn't a kid easily go, oh my gosh, hurricanes, I'm triggered, I want to go home. And they don't have to do their assignment probably.
Right.
I'm sure there's a room they can go to.
I know I was watching a lot of kids like in Tampa and Gainesville and all them. They're nervous too.
Yeah, I can see. I mean, the last I've heard, it's going to be a 3, and it looks like it cuts down to a 1 pretty quick after making landfall.
But then, still, a 3 coming ashore is a badass hurricane.
3 coming ashore, that ain't nothing to...
Do not underestimate that.
I mean, heck, I wouldn't underestimate a 1.
Thank you.
But I don't think you get freaked out either to the point where you're so scared.
And then I'm not underestimating that one wonky model. I got to go check that to see if there's still one model that has it going across Florida back into the Atlantic and then all of a sudden taking a direct right turn just off of the coast of South Carolina and heading right for West Palm Beach.
It looks like specifically Palm Beach Gardens where Jay Bird lives.
Look at that. And then at the end, I think that's the wind speeds. They've got it at 168. If it follows that one model, which if you're watching KVJ TV, you can see it. There's just one solo model all by itself.
It only takes one rogue cowboy model.
She's right there. That one model goes right to North Lake Boulevard. It's very odd.
Yeah, right on there. Right on there. So we'll see what happens. Keep your eyes on that storm. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, this is kind of a follow-up. Somebody heard our conversation we had yesterday about a girl that went for a job interview, and she didn't get the gig, but she did get an offer to go on a date, which she's like, wait, what?
Ew.
That was kind of an HR issue. Now somebody wants to know if they need to go to HR for the office hugger that's creeping them out. We'll discuss next.
The KVJ Show will be right back. 97.9 WRMF.
Telling you, you got to have great internet. It is so important because, especially if you're on the run like me, being able to plug into a Wi-Fi hotspot is critical to getting all of your work done. And with Xfinity, I've got 20 million secure Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots nationwide. And when I'm at home, I got super fast speeds with 5 times faster upload speeds on the largest gig speed network. It's reliable too. So I can be doing my work, my son can be playing video games, my wife can be streaming, everybody can be doing something, and we're never taxing the internet. Xfinity delivers gig speeds to more homes than anybody else on planet Earth. That's why I go with Xfinity, and that's why you should too. Easy to check out. You got so many great things going on with Xfinity. You just pop into an Xfinity store, call 1-800-XFINITY or go to Xfinity.com. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed based on Xfinity's fastest available download speeds. Maximum download speed of 940 megabits per second when hardwired via Ethernet. Not available in all areas. Performance may be limited by customer's device configuration.
Is your child moody, cranky, or whiny now that they're back in school? Kids don't always know how to express their emotion, so it's normal for them to act up when their schedule changes or they're anxious. How you react can help your child cope. First, make sure your child is getting enough sleep, eating well, and getting to school on time every day. Once that's taken care of, try the advice of local experts who emphasize the FLA approach when dealing with difficult behavior. To start, acknowledge your child's feelings. For example, you can say, "I know you're frustrated." Then communicate the limit, but we don't throw things. Lastly, offer an alternative. You can squeeze the squishy ball instead. For more helpful tips, expert advice, and connections to local resources, visit everyparentpbc.org or download the free Every Parent app, created by Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
They explained it to me like this at Cooling Advisors. They said when someone calls us, it's an AC emergency because usually it's the AC is not working. Help, I'm in South Florida. And they know it's our time to act. Cooling Advisors, they've got a live person answering the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So whenever you call with your AC emergency, Cooling Advisors jumps into action. They want to be the company you depend on, family owned and operated. They background screen and drug test all of their employees so that you can feel safe about who they bring into your home. I love that. CoolingAdvisors.com, the company that jumps when you call, family owned and operated, not some big corporation from out of town. They live here, they work here. Cooling Advisors cares about our community, and they jump when you call. Go to CoolingAdvisors.com.
All right, jump on it. Save thousands. The Summer Sell-a-thon is going on right now at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Hey, Nick Rivers, their lot is overstocked with new inventory arriving daily, like the Fortes, the Sportages, the Tellurides, the EV6s, and that popular new 2024 Kia Carnivals. Plus, low financing rates are available now. View the great specials online at greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. You got a trade? They want it. Get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade. And don't prejudge your credit. You got a job bringing home $350 a week? Good. They want to approve your credit guaranteed. Don't miss your chance to save thousands during the Summer Sell-a-thon. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine. Expires September 5th, 23.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, yesterday we were reading an email that we got about this girl who went in for a job interview and left without the job but a date invitation.
And a giant ick.
Yeah. And a lot of people said you need to call that company back and say, hey, I know I didn't get the job, but let me talk to HR and let them know, because if he is doing this to other people who are interviewing for the job, it needs to stop. And it's really kind of nasty, so kind of stand up for other women that might be having to deal with this as well. You shouldn't have to deal with something that awkward.
Well, you got a person they don't have the self-awareness to be in charge of doing interviews.
Mhm.
They're even if he was thinking he did nothing wrong, he doesn't get why that's creepy and weird.
Yeah. There are just, unfortunately, apparently a lot of creepy people in offices. Today we got an email from somebody that works with an office hugger. who likes to go around and hug all the girls, including this one girl who sent us this email. She's in her 30s. This guy's in his 50s.
Come try to hug me. I'm going to knee you in the nuts.
And she's told him, she's like, yeah, I'm not much of a hugger. And so he doesn't come to her as much, but he's still going around to all the other girls in the office. And she's like, after hearing that, it kind of makes me think that maybe this might be an HR issue as well. But the only thing I'm a little afraid of is that this guy is really tight with my boss. And they're like good buds. And so, is that something that could turn around and bite me in the behind? But, it is sounding like it's something that's out of bounds. To me, I don't know. If you're asking for hugs in the office during work, if you're out at a social event and you come up and it's like, oh, hey, how are you? And you hug like that. I mean, would you say that that's out of bounds?
No, I don't think that's out of bounds. But nowadays, I just ask, hey, can I give you a hug? If not, I don't even try it anymore.
Can I give you a hug? Pat your ass?
Goose your boob? Yeah, sure. It's all fun and games.
We'll motorboat those things.
It's all right if you ask, right?
Where are we drawing the line?
If you ask, right?
Yeah. Okay. How do you handle the office hugger? You're at work. This is not really a place where you would think you'd be handing out hugs.
Look, it's 2023 at work now. Just you got to get in your mind. It's work now. It's not time to be hugging, especially if you're an older dude. He's asking for hugs. Is that what he's doing?
Dudes shouldn't be walking around at work hugging their female coworkers. Just stop it. If you've been doing that, now's the time to stop. It's just not safe. It's just not smart. And it's just not welcomed anymore, especially if she's like younger than you. She doesn't want to be hugged on by your old crusty self.
Who's going to HR for this?
9 out of 10 guys in the office that hug are creeps.
Sure. So do you go to HR?
Depends on how bad it is. I mean, I'm all about handling my own business. I can take care of him.
I don't think that she should right now because she has told him she's not much of a hugger, and it sounds like he's not bothering her that much, and she's got her own little out. If anything, I think rather than going to HR, I would say, hey, not sure if you love hugging him. If you don't, I really didn't. I just say I'm not much of a hugger, and he's respected it.
The other thing, too, is there's just people who don't know how to hug the right way. There's creepy huggers, and then there's lovable huggers. And
you don't hug with your crotch.
Yeah. This guy sounds
if
like
you're coming in hot and your hips are coming first, that's not a hug.
There are innocent hugs out there. There's also people who just flat out don't like to be touched.
Right.
At all. No matter.
At work, it's weird.
I think we got to get in the mind frame of when you're at work, you're there to do work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you follow that rule, you can't really get in trouble.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't think I go to HR. If the guy keeps hugging you after you tell him you're not comfortable with hugging, then you go to HR. But at this point, no.
Now, a bear hug that's a surprise.
From behind. That might be the time. All right, coming up, we got an after the show. That's going to be coming at you live on Twitch and YouTube, also wherever you get your podcasts, and just about 12 minutes away from another high-low cash jackpot guest. And, of course, Jaybird's Thought for the Day is next.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you, baby. Yeah. Nothing on you. Nothing on you, baby. Nothing on you. I know you feel where I'm coming from, regardless of the things in my past that I've done. Most of it really was for the fun. On a carousel, so around I spun. With no direction, just trying to get some. Trying to chase skirts, living in the summer sun. And so I lost more than I had ever won. And honestly, I ended up with none. There's so much nonsense is on my conscience. I'm thinking maybe I should get it out. And I don't want to sound redundant, but I was wondering if there was something that you want to know. But never mind that, we should let it go. Cause we don't want to be a TV episode. And all the bad thoughts, just let it go. Go. Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you. Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. They might say hi, and I might say hey, but you shouldn't worry about what they say, cause they got nothing on you. Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. while the mothers stay plastic. You're my Wonder Woman, call me Mr. Fantastic. Stop. Now think about it. I've been to London, I've been to Paris, even way out there in Tokyo. Back home down in Georgia, to New Orleans, but you always did the show. And just like that, girl, you got me froze. Like a Nintendo 64. If you never knew, well, now you know. No.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
They might say hi, and I might say hey, but you shouldn't worry about what they say, 'cause they got nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. Everywhere I go, I'm always hearing your name. And no matter where I'm at, girl, you make me wanna sing. Whether a bus or a plane, or a car or a train, no other girls on my brain, and you the one to blame.
Beautiful girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
Nothing on you.
Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on
They
you.
might say hi, and I might say hey, but you shouldn't worry about what they say.
Okay, we got the After the Show coming up here on YouTube. Also on Twitch, go to either platform, look for the KVJ Show, and you'll check us out in just about 10 to 15 minutes. Bird, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Talked a lot about failing today.
We failed a lot.
Oh, that's what it was.
At talking.
That's what it was. We didn't talk about failing. We were failing.
We just did it.
It is not failure itself that holds you back. No. It is the fear of failure that paralyzes you. The fear of failure that paralyzes.
Okay.
All right. what kind of response is that? That
He hit, his
motivation?
head, he hit his head yesterday, so just tell him it was good.
I thought that kind of... Was that bad, Coach?
I thought it was great.
good.
I thought it was good, man. I'm all for it. I'll give you an okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.